Yo.
Viewer discretion is advised.
A new one. He died.
I think I'm contracting.
You contracting.
I think I contracted something on this guy. Oh, shit. Damn.
He's fucking up.
Headshot. It's a headshot.
WTF?
Now
What kind of trophy is this, yo?
That's the
Dundee. What you know about The Office, yo?
That's my shit, man.
Hey, see?
I haven't watched it yet.
Hey, man.
You
Every
watch
day.
Parks and Recs?
It's me, Devin. It's me.
So yes, no.
If you don't know what that means,
I never watched it yet.
you
I
gotta
haven't
watch
seen
fucking Parks and Rec.
it. Which one is better since you've seen it?
The Office is classic. It's not even fair, but Parks and Rec is fucking amazing. Like, you will love it, Joe.
What's that?
I promise.
What's Parks and Rec?
It's a spinoff of it.
It's a spinoff. Not so much a spinoff, but a
It's a
spinoff.
carbon copy. They say,
Correct.
of the Office. Like
how you say
Family Guy is a carbon copy of The Simpsons.
No, I would say American. What's his name?
Dad.
all of that shit is
The Simpsons and Family Guy are stark differences to me.
It's all come from The Simpsons, okay?
Okay, if you wanna.
Simpsons birthed all of these new cartoons.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to take the flash off. I'm trying to remove the label.
Oh, you got a blade though. You running from guns, but you got a pocket knife.
You got a couple of them.
Rough Riders,
Fucking
man.
West Side Story coming out
Rough
in
Riders.
December.
Great Value has really cheap plastic. It shouldn't be making all this noise. I apologize.
Value.
I'm just trying to remove the label.
What you
All
taking
right.
the label
Then
off?
you
of?
say the names. What's the difference?
Oh, they can't see my shit. My shit say plastic bottle.
Would you like to remove your label as well? I don't want to.
No
Too
free
much
promo.
effort.
No free promo, even though we just gave
Plastic bottle is a free. It's like a
It's a brand.
spoof.
It's a brand.
I should have saw the company.
Bobby, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead with what y'all was doing. Before I
He
remove
fucking
it.
making the Simpsons are the originators. So now we gonna come back to Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. Jay-Z is in a whole nother level. I get why people say Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is his own thing. And then everybody is a spinoff of him. Nothing is a spinoff of The Simpsons. The comedy ain't even similar.
I'm not. It is.
No, because the Family Guy
dad-
focus on cutaways. The Simpsons are straight episodes, like the
You
storyline.
can't seriously sit up here and say you.
I'm
feel
telling
like
you.
Family Guys are a spinoff of The Simpsons.
It's what I said, not to be redundant, about the comparison to Jay-Z and Wayne. It's like, I get why you would say that, but they so different, it's hard for me to see what you saying when you say it. You can look around all you want. Nothing to say.
Well, I haven't watched The Simpsons for a very long time. I used to be a fan of it. So
You
what?
sit here blasphemy about to talk about it. You have a fucking Simpsons.
Well, I do. I did
It's not a
this.
Family Guy, Troy.
I would pick Simpsons over Family Guy any day.
Anybody would.
But
Any sane person would.
I don't agree. I don't get the same thing from Simpsons and Family Guy.
Correct.
Family Guy is like much more like
One
way
line.
inappropriate.
And
Much
they
more
focus on
inappropriate.
one line.
The
of it.
Simpsons are.
Not like
Simpsons
Family Guy.
started it. Do y'all
No, we get what you're saying. No, I understand what you're
So
saying.
y'all remember the 90s episodes and things like that? Y'all remember the Homer when Homer thought Bart was gay?
No, that's
he
funny.
turned
But
into a gay steel
that,
wheel.
look, and
Like,
that was a whole episode.
This is in your face. I think this is pre.
Nah, that's the America I miss. When you can say faggot.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Gay
Faggot.
Steel Mill.
I'm glad
Oh,
we ain't
man.
live. Because I couldn't say
We are
faggot.
live. Well, come on with your
All right, they would
fucking
have blocked the fuck out of me if I said faggot.
Yeah, that's a really harsh word. That's a harsh word.
Fucking faggot.
That's like, then we talked about that on one of our episodes where it's like that one word that will set you off. That's mine. Faggot.
You did say
Yes,
it.
faggot.
And you didn't notice when I was telling you I was catching up that I started calling you a faggot. See, it
Yeah.
was an Easter egg in there. That let you know I was listening. I'm like, he ain't catching it that I now know.
It
is
depends
one
on
person.
it's the, I hate the word. Even in the text, when you see somebody call you, we talked about with Devin Simmons, so he's like, fag. I'm like, fag? Hold on, man. Like, that's like, No one should be called that word.
That is
That's
harsh
a really
word.
harsh. What's your word? Because women think bitch. I think women
No,
think
bitch don't. You know, bitch don't
Right.
hurt us.
Right.
It probably would be along the same lines as that, like, hoe ass nigga. Like, they get under my skin more than bitch. Like, I'll be like, you a hoe ass. And you be like, wait, what? Like, I be triggered, like, why you think that? And when a girl say it, it feel like, cause like they say bitch so much, like, they know, you be like, whatever. She like, yo, hoe ass nigga. You be like, wait, what you told your brother about me? Cause you know what I'm saying?
What you told your brother about?
What you tell your brother? You get a little nervous real quick, like, cause you be like, maybe I don't know if I ever got to fight our brother. But you be like, why you telling a nigga I'm a hoe? And then you saw one, cause when they say hoe ass nigga, you start wondering if you a hoe ass nigga. If you call me a bitch, I'll be like, what? Everybody a bitch?
Your whole ass nigga would be probably coming from a girl is when they say you crying. You crying, acting like
Or weak.
You acting
or
like
they call you weak.
Or if they say I'm the man. Sometimes I feel like I'm the man.
I'ma
I
hit
don't want
you.
to slap you.
You hit. You can't say that to me. I'm a
that don't strike a nerve for you.
No, I would never abuse a woman.
Well, we know. Like, no, we not promoting
Faggot.
We're not promoting domestic violence.
I thought you had the bleep button.
You know
I'm like,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what he
It's
over there
not
doing. You don't got the bleep?
I do.
You had it. I've been waiting for you to edit me out for a long time.
Keep saying faggot. Yeah, we gonna have this motherfucker get flagged.
On the radio.
This episode get flagged right at the
Wait,
beginning.
you got it, wait.
Faggot.
Oh man,
It's a freeing word though.
Man, you can't say that shit.
That is the most deadliest non-curse word that'll piss you off.
So you don't have nothing from a woman that would like we're not gonna hit them, but just make you say that to put extra bass in your voice.
Nah.
I know what
The
it is.
bitch. If a woman call me a bitch, I don't play that from a woman.
See, why do y'all respond to that? You guys that get triggered by
Because
that.
I would never call a woman that, so you should never call me that.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
Fair is fair.
Yeah.
It just, like I say, because the word is so commonly used amongst me and my homies, it don't move me. Not like in the heat of a battle, it be like, you a bitch ass, and you be like, you still just basically trying to test me. So the words you saying don't get under me. But hoe ass nigga, you be like, no, like you know, hoe ass nigga make me think you know something that I didn't want you to know, or what the hood's saying about me.
That's from a woman, bitch and hoe goes hand to hand.
I feel you.
Because for me, with that's when my Sagittarius shit come out, where it's like, alright, now you've drawn a line. You've now stepped over that line. Now it's fair game now.
But
so I'll give people respect up until a point where once you open the door, that's why I always tell people, like managers and anything, if I'm out in the street, if you start talking to me in a certain type of way, I'm saying, are we talking like this now? Because now you over the stone cold now. I can be PG, I can be corporate also all day long. But once that curse word fly,
the door open.
It's open. So you call me a bitch. Next time I get mad, I will not be held liable for the things that come out my mouth.
True.
So that's why I don't even leave it there. Leave it. Let's keep it simple. When a man and a woman with me, we keep it simple. If you get mad, call me out my neck. Call me. You can't call me nothing because I won't call you nothing.
You don't want to argue.
Use your words. Use your words
wisely.
I'm at Joe Budden School of Art. Use your words properly because there's a lot of words in the English dictionary in the language. And I believe nobody is really truly stupid.
Now you taking it too far.
I've talked to dumb girls before who use certain words in certain situations. So you mean something by saying this. So when I'm talking to people and arguing with people, it's like, nah, your words mean something.
So you don't think dumb motherfuckers can have a clever moment? Cause like motherfuckers can't even spell lose right, Joe. And it's a global epidemic. Man, y'all would have made me lose my job. It's too old. It's always loose.
But they know the meaning of how you will receive something if they say some shit one way versus they say some shit another way. So
everybody got common sense.
Say it this way. You say it. So if your girl messing around with you or something like that, and she say, "Well, I'm finna leave," she can say, "I'm finna leave," or she can say, "It's a nigga finna come get you."
Hell yeah.
It's a difference. So it's like, alright, we taking it there. You can be civil. We can always be civil. Keep it civil.
But you a damn fool if she tell you she finna leave and you don't go look out the window anyway. Cause I think it's a nigga out there any fucking way.
But sometimes does your male pride, do you want to know or do you not?
Oh, Daeo know. I'm not fucking Mario Winans in the tub with photographs talking about he don't want to know. I want to know. I'm gonna investigate and I need to know.
And what would you do with that information?
I'ma cheat back.
And then what?
I'ma stay.
Be honest.
Because I'm a faggot.
Faggot. You be like, we talk about, hey, it was funny, we talk about that shit though. You be like, yeah, I know, but you know you're not finna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you just internally boil. I don't think I have, with a woman, I don't think I've reached that level ever where like they can disrespect me to a point. And cause I know I can say shit that's gonna cut. So you know, like you say the smallest shit to a woman, they bring it up. They still bring shit up. Be 5 years later, you be like, that wasn't nothing. You know, so you know, like the shit that I really can say to you. I think I just keep that in my back pocket for like, cause I've had some foul shit said to me, but I won't.
Man.
I'm like, I won't respond back to you that way because I know you won't be able to take that.
Men have conscience.
True.
Men have conscience and men think of the future. I'm like this now. Kevin Samuels is a person who I don't know if you guys watch him or whatever, but
dude with the boots.
yeah, he was on the Joe Budden podcast.
I listened to that
him,
episode.
Like, I agree with him on certain aspects in terms of the logic between a man and a woman. Like some women, they don't in the heat of the moment, a woman won't care. She will say, "He'll be like,
you can't say this to me.
Right, like,
this wrong.
You know there's a tomorrow, right? You do know wake up.
We gonna be with each other.
Like,
out the roof when they're talking, they don't give a fuck.
We're gonna be out of this anger in like 10 minutes. Then
Real.
I'm gonna have to sit here and just eat about what you just said to me. Like,
And it's never gonna leave you.
Yeah.
You can't come back from something and you just exist and harbor that shit and the resentment grow. But if they hit you in your sex game, ain't like you fucked up now.
it is a woman going through right now. I told her, I said, you've done your man so wrong. And he stayed with you. I said, at some point, I'm like, you still fucking with him. Although you want kudos, you get it for being clean and not doing anything for years. But you still picking at this man. I'm like, he's going to do something back to you and you gonna feel it. And he did, and she fucking feeling it.
She feeling it?
She feeling it.
What'd he do? You gonna
But is she letting him know? Because they prideful. They won't let you know they feel it.
Or can he tell?
Not like a man.
Can he tell?
No, she's his side. So she's definitely letting him know that she's feeling it.
But she let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's still something like karma and
I'm
all.
always people's confidant. They always
Yeah,
hit
we
me
good.
up.
We Sagittarius. So we,
So-
they volunteer shit.
I
So
swear to
you
God,
like,
and you just become that. You like,
you just silence yourself like, oh yeah.
I know this.
I
I
guess.
swear to God, no lie. I was like 16 years old, and one of my Puerto Rican homies pulled up on me and just, he like confessed like I don't want to say a murder, but it was about to be a murder. Like he was like, man, I had to go buy a gun, then I had to do woo-woo, and I had to stay. It was just out of the blue, random, just came up and just vented and volunteered. I was like, got out, shook his hands. I'm like, I guess we just homies now. I guess we just cool on that level now.
It's the lawyer-client shit y'all got now. You can't say nothing.
Right? I think I'll say, speaking with both of y'all from having these type of conversations, I think it's y'all know how to have the conversation. Well, I struggle with, because that's why we'll talk about when they say like, sometimes my opinion be too strong. You be like, man, what the fuck you talking about?
Right.
Y'all know how to walk that fine line of making a person, you be like, I hear you, not offended, but also listening. You don't even gotta say nothing. That's the thing. Y'all don't say shit. Y'all just agree. Y'all just agree. Get in. You can tell.
Look what I'm doing now.
Right, gonna say, you be like, yeah, you feel me? You just keep going. You be like, he understand me. He understand me. You just keep talking, and the more and more you talk, you be like, yeah. Then later on, you had that conversation.
But we're not. But one thing we're always not. We're never scared to sit and say, you know you're wrong, right?
I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not. Don't come to me if you looking for the yes. I can listen.
Yes.
And we know how to sneak it in with certain people. So I do it different with each people. Certain people I come right out and say, you know you're wrong, or you know you full of shit. Other people I pose it in a question like, well, if this happened
To you.
could you be mad about it, or how would you feel?
I get those all the time.
Wait.
Now I know. Now I know what he means when he doing it.
Or I sneak it in like, as you go, I'm like, yeah, that shit bogus. And I let you keep going.
Like,
I'm
but
sneaking it in.
Yours is a butt.
Yeah, but
Alright.
or just catch the shit. Like I'm under talking. You be like, man, she wears. I was like, yeah, your ass used to do that shit too. And you keep going. I don't want you to stop. I want you to just keep hearing. And by the time you done, you ain't gonna know I was sneaking advice in while letting you on the floor. That's what
I'm saying. That's what you could. A person that understands it, you understand it when you having that conversation with y'all. So that's why I would say like, it is easier to have that. Like I think probably somebody like me, I'm uncomfortable having some of those conversations, and I'm probably
because y'all don't like to talk, Joe. And that's what
people
makes
they don't understand that shit. That's what I'm saying. That's the most.
man.
If motherfucker had one thing they was wrong about, well, I don't know about
And
Leo.
that's with this young woman. I keep asking her, is she okay? And she keeps laughing and putting LOL down. I'm like, this
Pride.
like this going on. I'm like,
It's pride.
You don't care? Nah, fuck that shit. LOL. I'm like,
Hiding that shit. Suffering in
at some
silence.
point, like, yeah, like
It's pride.
you gonna have to something
Hey,
got to
man.
go wrong.
No, man, it's pride.
Yeah, so-
Leos are prideful motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You will internally be, you will feel one way internally, but externally you will never know. You will bottle that shit internally and just, I'll look you in your face and tell you I don't give a fuck. But I'll be giving a fuck, but you won't know it. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a father to a Leo son. Like I say, real talk, I'ma up this motherfucker on his ass. Like, it's no feelings. I be trying to connect and shit. It be Rogers know, like,
My brother, I
straight to the if it ain't straight to the point, it's no banter with me. I be like, yeah, so you good? You be like, yeah. You like, I want you to say something as to why. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tough job to like bond with a Leo, but like they say on our relationship charts, man, Devin, like the Leo woman is for us, and like I've dated so many Leo women, and I have no bad things to say.
I've never. My mom is a Leo.
For real?
My mom is a
Man.
Leo. My father's a Sagittarius.
That's what they the love match.
There we go.
My brother is Leo, and I'm a Sagittarius.
So y'all gonna be cool
Me
regardless.
and my brother.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This bitch ass
We
nigga cool.
we always growing up.
Get that hours in the call in the word. You ain't. You gotta have your button ready. Sometimes like this bitch has a faggot.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. I think it's more so like, you can also have that, like, you gon' bump. You gon' have an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think, like, I don't know, it's all about how you receive that shit. Like I'm telling you, like, people think that, like, we've been friends so long, we never get into it.
We do.
We'll literally be, like, about to fucking throw hands and then it just be over with. That's how you handle this shit. You be like, man, this shit over with. You
Cause
know what I'm
I'd
saying?
rather
But
face somebody like that than like I'll say
They
the F word.
cancers.
Yeah,
Say cancers.
they're like them, like the cancer homies in our crew. Like Joe, I be ready, like how he said, I be really wanting to fight they ass. Like I'm not, cause they got my real friends,
Yeah,
but they got like little tendencies. You like, yo,
it lingers. That's one of them
I'm
fucking-
self-editing myself.
Yeah, it's
Cause
like-
I done you fucking fat
Sister, you have to fucking put parental advisory on this.
This episode's called Parental Advisory.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think we went on about 20 minutes.
The lead up is always with Devin. Is this your first episode since you went on your vacation, Devin?
It is.
Okay, I wanted to point that out
Vacation.
because he asked, and then look, because you asked.
And G.
What do you think?
Awkward.
He said it in y'all last show.
That's the type of shit that was
Popping chest. You said,
vacation.
what do you call it? And he was nice. And I'm screaming at the fucking phone.
Did you
He was like, what?
recap of what you
Yeah. He was
He had a
like,
lot to say about last week's episode.
what do you call it when two men go on a vacation? And I forgot what this motherfucker said. I was like, vacation, motherfucker. Vacation.
Bro,
Yeah, he said bro. I was like, no, it's a vacation, Joe. It's cute.
It's not.
I snuck it in. Excuse me.
Do you have the same room?
You better not.
There's two beds. It could be
Bleep
two
yourself out. No.
It could be 2 beds.
It better not be the same. Viewer discretion is advised for this episode. Cause
Discretion is advised.
there we go.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Everything I need on that sound.
I'm gonna roll off these real quick before we go into it. So maybe these are from the guys trip, vacation. What you wanna call it. We got pink berry biscotti, cookie cream, cookies, gelato cake, 24,
Burned off.
gelato. All right, okay.
Come on.
Atlantic Kush. So we started off
That's
with.
the THC count, man.
Oh,
Is that on the Chicago pack?
why would you put the night? Why would you put it on there?
Let me see.
Oh, you want to show off? Let me show them. We got 29% in this motherfucker right
So
here.
you would ask.
We gonna put this motherfucker.
So wait, what are
In
these? Blonde
rotation
papers?
first.
Blonde papers?
No, that's the strand that you said is not real. Like how we had different strands.
Yeah, it's all the
Like,
same weed.
It's not.
They telling
So
y'all.
it's showing you right there. That one has 29. That one has 24. This is a low one. This is one that we probably want to
Get out the way.
get towards the end. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But
When
this
you
one,
cooling out.
well, you probably should do this one towards the end because it has such a high THC count. But we gonna get it rolling first. But go ahead. What was we talking about? His trip? So I guess we should say.
Told him about
Yeah, this about you. Your recap of last week's.
Oh
Times
man,
of the week.
yeah, last week's show was fairly interesting, and I was hung up on the vacation part because, like, no, you, I've been wanting to see your ass. Right. Let me tell your motherfucking ass something, and you better get this fucking beat button ready, Joe. You better quit empowering these hoes because these bitches got you think you fucking boring. And no, fuck that shit, Joe. No, fuck that shit. You do you. And see, I'm not alpha male man, but we set the fucking tone, Joe. I'm not gonna take, like, you should do this. No, fuck, we're doing this. I want to go bowling. I want to go to the show. See, and I'm only saying this because the women know I love them. I don't want to lose y'all. You can't have it both ways. I want a man that tell me to get dressed at 7 and don't tell me nothing. If I be like, okay, we going bowling, that's what we doing, and you're going to have fun because I picked it. Now, I'm willing for a woman to say, I would like to go on a picnic today. I'm going to set that shit up. Cool, but don't hold it against me because I'm not this guy. You said something like, it's different things to do, like skydiving, and it was something that was like not as extreme as skydiving. It was something that probably we could find in the city, but it's like, you can't ask a man, a heterosexual man, to be sitting around wondering about great date ideas. I just want to make you happy, bitch. And if you know where you want to go, like, find a way to, like, drop hints. Like, help me discover it, because I'm not going to do that. Like, my little boo, she sent some selfie studio gay shit that I don't care about. But she put it out there, and now I know it's in the tuck. Like, we gonna do it. And she gonna forget she sent it to me, and I being the man I am, I gonna take full credit. Like, yeah, I found this little selfie joint up in the suburb, and she better not say shit. You better let me get that moment like I created it. But yeah, man, like, I'm so 50-50. I heard you taking in their advice, but you were like considering it too hard for me on the other end of the podcast, which could probably make you a better man than me. Because remember, I'm not alpha man, but I'm like, you might be being too hard on your fucking self because you are a guy. Like, it's only certain things they should expect from you. Like, come on, man.
Well, I feel like last week's episode was an interesting one. I feel like maybe my words was taken too to heart.
Okay.
And out of context, I was like, Joe Budden is my second favorite rapper.
Okay.
Favorite podcaster personality. One, because he's so open and transparent, and he's able to joke and laugh and be aware of what's going on around him, and be okay with it, comfortable with it. So when I say certain things, it's not. I've always had a hard time with that. Like, people feel like I take shit to heart. It's like, I'm just being aware of what's going on. Just because you feel as though it should affect me in a harsh way or a negative way, but it doesn't, because that's just life. Like, it doesn't mean that I'm taking it that way. Like, I can talk about something and people would be like, man, just let it go, man. It's okay. You harp, like, my ex used to do that. Like, man, you harping on this, and why you just bother you so much? Like, I'm just having a conversation about it. Like, so how should I be monotone? Should my expression not go in and out? Like, I want to tell the story. So
I think it's your passion for the.
It's his tone for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's your passion for the topic, what you're talking about, where it's probably taken where you like. Because even last week, I'm thinking that I took it that way where I'm like.
Because it didn't sound like you was playing.
Up because,
but I'm talking about myself, so I got to have passion for talking about myself.
No, I'm saying the way, even I'm saying, like, I was on the side of you and I was looking at it like, this motherfucker, like, taking this shit to heart to where, like, you really feeling like this is who you are becoming as a person. So you're like, man, I really what I'm like, what's rough? I want something.
And I'm unbiased because I can hear it. You're doing it. He's sitting next to you so he can see your face and all that shit. If I felt like you was joking, I would have knew. It did. So to me, it's just your tone.
Yeah.
Right? It was like the passion was there. Don't get me wrong. Like you could tell like, okay, I'm listening, I'm aware, but it sounded like you was considering. And like, remember, I'm semi-serious because a lot of dudes don't want to take constructive criticism that'll make them a better boyfriend or the better man before they become a boyfriend. So some of the shit I felt because like I want a female friend who could look at me unbiased. Like I don't want a motherfucker that I've been intimate with who gonna try to not hurt my feelings. Like if you truly my friend and you a female, like let me know. I had an undressing by a fucking friend like. She broke, like when I say she just laid into me, I ain't ask her for it. I kind of was nudging at her, I'm like, nah, but what? And how it's like, let that shit fly, I'll never forget it. She like, fucking fold them fucking clothes, because I had clothes. My shit like cluttered, yo. Like, I just buy shit and put it on the couch. I lay by my fucking self. She, man, if I came over here, I'd never come back. I damn, my house stank or some shit. She, no, I just like shit neat and put this shit over here. And I'm like, damn, she just kept going, Joe. Shit, you getting fat as hell. And I'm like, well, that don't hurt. Because I already know that, bitch. But, fat ass.
Oh, man.
But it's nice to have them type of female friends. And if you taking it to heart, even if you playing, the only thing when I heard, I'm like, okay, this motherfucker.
I guess it's I'm trying to get a reaction out of people. So I guess it's good.
Wow.
I got a reaction. I got some type of reaction. Maybe it's whether it's good or bad, but it's like half-heartedly true, but half-heartedly joking because it's like it ultimately depends and lands on me. So if I want to do this shit, then it's like, I got to get up and go do this shit.
True.
If I want to go hoop, I got to get up and go hoop. Like, I can't rely on somebody else. So it's just an introspective look and just a conversation on, this is what's going on with me. So, and I don't know.
You gonna keep rambling,
Yeah.
okay?
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. It's interesting, man.
It's only the thing when they say you. I don't know if it was you that said to them like I should take walks. I'm like, where the fuck is you going? Like what walk? I hate when people just say shit that's like when black men ain't finna go take a walk.
But I want. But these are things I honestly want to.
You want to go take a walk
because
to where?
I don't know. When I'm driving around, when you drive around all these white neighborhoods, you see they just walking around. They just fucking walking. They look so fucking peaceful.
They could be casing the place. You don't know what the fuck they doing. You saw
man?
Dick and Jane?
At high noon, when you will go around certain areas, there's just motherfuckers running, walking, riding bikes. I'm like, I want to do that. It's nothing wrong with having fun the way black people have fun.
True.
I am a person who likes to have fun the way we like to have fun. I like to have different type of fun. So that's all really that was.
I want to know where you going. Because
I'm telling you, them neighborhoods, living in Wheaton, I never walked anywhere.
Okay.
I walked to Little School maybe twice.
Peaceful.
But I'm saying these are nice, peaceful neighborhoods. But I feel uncomfortable walking around in neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And I live there.
So that's
You know what I'm
smart
saying?
by you.
That's just how I feel. But I'm like, we different in mindsets.
So no, you bring up an interesting point. Which neighborhood are you walk? Your neighborhood you taking a walk or something like his?
Something like his. But it would have to be a park area.
Okay, a
So it would
park.
have to be somewhere like
Not just but look at this was fucked up about America.
And being
Because you
black.
already put the
Yeah.
disclaimer before saying like, damn, why the fuck I can't walk around the neighborhood?
I can't just run around motherfucking Hyde Park with nice houses.
There's a fucking Los Angeles Lakers
Yeah,
player.
right.
He's running around. He be like, I'm playing.
What a player.
Kendall Gill.
Again, jogging.
Again.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, I'm not even.
Gennaro Fargo is in my neighborhood.
They know him. He's here in the white neighborhoods working out and shit. Kendall Gill. You be
Devin
like,
Hester is
you think
running around.
fucking Justin Fields. You want to draft a black guy? He's
Doing the
running around the
combine.
neighborhood all
He's doing the
right.
fucking combine in my neighborhood.
But no, like for real, that's how you feel. Like you, even when you driving through them, it's like they so fucking nosy.
True.
They got their chairs out. You know, like even when we're sitting on the porch, trying to be a little discreet. They push their shit up to the front of their lawn so they can sit
Finna
right at the
fall.
front of the lawn and just look at everything that's going by and just want to complain about the smallest things. So that's what I mean. Like, but a park, nah, I could do a park. Yeah.
I'm not walking around no fucking park. Just it's a rat race or a hamster
Yeah.
wheel.
I'm single.
Okay.
I feel like I want to meet a different type of woman.
Okay.
So I definitely want to be like an athletic woman in shape and everything.
So now that's the coolest shit you ever said. Like right
He's
now
been
it's a
getting-
gimmick.
Don't skip over the fact that he's been getting himself in shape, and that's the
Oh,
he had his
shit.
arms out.
Wait.
So,
No.
got a jersey fix. What is this?
Come on.
A large? That is a large.
He
Is that
poking
a large?
up.
Is this a large? All right. He normally goes
He
to-
went.
No,
Are
he
you
went
going down?
2 sizes.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am wearing my Los Angeles Lakers gear in support of the Lakers and their quest to make it into the play-in game, man. It is not about anything this gentleman is saying. I am getting into shape, though. I have a trip coming up.
Another one?
Another with your boy?
No,
or-
not with him.
Okay, because if it's 2, you gotta call it a vacation. If y'all go back to back,
You wouldn't go on a trip with your home?
it's gotta be more than me and a guy. First of all, I don't want to go on the trip with a boy. What are we doing?
Just kicking it.
Are we single?
You don't have to be.
No.
I can't in a relationship.
A
If
two-day trip, Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday.
I'm not going nowhere with a boy.
You just going to eat, drink, and go right home.
It's gonna be awkward because, like you said,
It's going to be
I'm
awkward.
like, all right,
It's
Joe.
not.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
Anymore.
So there's a spectrum. What you mean anymore? When
No, I'm saying
was I?
because when we was younger, we can go anywhere.
Right, but
It's just two
in the
guys.
confines. To plan to go somewhere is us putting thought into it's just
No,
being
it could be
us.
alright. So you ain't never want. That's
So
because you
y'all
don't
get
want to
tickets
go.
to the St. Louis Cardinals game. Y'all.
Oh, you gave me something while we going now. See, when you say trip, that means we just going and we just gonna live it up.
So what if you always want to see LA? Y'all wouldn't go to LA for Friday, Saturday, come
That's what I'm
back
saying, like New Orleans. Like we said, we went to New Orleans and we went to like all the spots like we did with
Mardi
You
Gras.
would do that. Not even Mardi Gras. We said, all right, let's go to Magnolia, the old Magnolia, shit
Okay.
like that. You wouldn't want to see
Wait a minute,
that.
I see what he's doing. So we give you a destination to go with another
Destination.
man.
There
You go. A
is
Mardi
mass,
Gras,
yeah.
a party, a fucking concert, something like
Yeah,
that.
some that we going
You
here
gotta have a
for.
reason.
Lollapalooza,
Right,
Rolling
we ain't
Loud.
just going.
But if he just say, hey man, I always want to go to Washington D.C. They call it Chocolate City. Let's ride up there and see why they call it that.
I'm like, what that mean?
Oh, I ain't doing that.
What that mean? What's that? Is
They
that
always say chocolate.
Chocolate.
That was even
Thin line
they
between love and hate.
No, I'm gonna
Chocolate
say,
City.
I'm be like, is that a club? Is that something?
just
Don't
a
just say
name,
let's
a
go
moniker.
there.
It's just a moniker.
To me, it's the DMV.
So if he said let's go to New York for the weekend, would you go with him?
To do what? I'm gonna always say to do
I'm
what?
gonna say, all right, let's go to every borough and let's go.
Just go up.
Let's go to Harlem or
We just
something.
going up there. We just going to New York just to get out of Chicago. Just go to New York for the weekend.
He not doing
I'm
it.
not doing it. We
Why?
gotta be going somewhere.
But you are going somewhere. You going to New York.
The main event.
Soon as that plane hits the ground, wherever you go is going somewhere because you've never been there.
True.
So that's what you're going for.
But I need the motivation because y'all travelers. No pun intended. Because I know him. And I question your fucking neighborhood.
He been under the fin. That nigga been under the fin since I met him.
It's the week. And you got on that yellow.
You'll never see him in blue.
I never have when I thought about it.
Let's be Cubs. He try to sneak the Cubs shit in. He gotta let him know why he wearing the blue. He don't tell us why he wearing yellow unless we bring it to him. Or red. You see what I'm saying?
So I've unmasked so they get
Should
lower.
have been known that.
I didn't.
He whatever under the fin. He want to be whatever's against the six.
What?
He against the six.
I'm just flip flopping.
No, he ain't said he flopping it. But I'm saying they finball. They finball roll. Ain't that what they say?
So wait.
Anything under the fin, we sticking together.
All them
Against the
dudes
six.
that been gassed, like they your friends were
Yeah,
like,
they all
"Oh,
finballs.
Joe, that's wild. And it's weird.
Urs, Dominican.
Oh, now him, I already know.
Big old C. They shake
Big-
up.
Oh, if I ever see you shaking up,
The blinky. He goes the blinky.
I'm
No, man, they under the feet.
See, that's another thing I be wanting to say, man, but I feel like I can't say.
say that shit.
Well, people feel like I'm like, how do you view me, man?
You're a good guy.
But I've been in these situations. When I say that, I'm not saying to be saying taking it seriously.
Okay.
It's just
I
in a
understand.
joking way. Like, if you see me standing in a picture with somebody shaking up, like, motherfucker be like,
He took his hand off. Right? Oh, hell no. That's what it's, oh, hell no. Definitely.
bro, like, I know that guy. Like, I'll be like, so that be my dilemma. It's like, do I stay in the what people view me as being the good guy, or do I step out? Cause I get offended sometimes.
As you
when
should.
people be saying certain things and making certain comments. You be like, what are you saying? Like, that's why I always say. It's about why you say it and how you say it.
I feel you.
If we watching a movie or some shit happen, a motherfucker get beat up on a van or something, you be like, yeah, man, cause I have to call so and so. You be like, I'm not saying what you mean, like, because I've never said anything, I've never given you that, and the women know that these people, and the men, everybody know that these people that's doing this is the most fraudulent. So
True.
because I'm being quiet, you just think I'm pussy? Like, do I gotta put my record up there?
You gotta
My
be.
Floyd Mayweather never lost the fight? Like, what I gotta say?
Or-
I'm a now-married guy. I don't want trouble.
You just not aware of your role in the group.
I'm aware of it. But
No, not
sometimes
like
it happens, you
technically.
You like, man, this one girl gave me this. She said, you know, I knew you was really about that life. A situation happened when we was in high school, and everybody was talking about something. She was
And you
like,
just did.
you was the only one that was saying, where they at? Let's go get them. Let's go do something. She was like, everybody else kept saying, they was like, where you over there? You kept saying, y'all stay there on the third floor. Let's go get them to the third floor. She was like, when I seen that, I knew you was the only one out of that. And I'm in situations like that, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. As long as some people see what's really going on throughout all the fake shit and everything, it's like, I'd be okay with it in situations like that.
I think when you say like, if I saw an old picture with you throwing the fin up on your chest, it would be shocking just because of how you don't carry yourself in that manner. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but I can see how you can receive it. Like, if a motherfucker would receive it like they think you pussy or not. I don't like what you was just trying to say. I think it's what you're trying to say. But no, it would be shocking just because you don't care. You never talk about gangbanging shit. You never do any of that shit. You don't fit the. If someone didn't know you and you came around, well, you don't talk. So I don't know how they would get that perception. I guess it would just go off of like just being around you over time. Like you don't carry yourself that way.
Well, I just got that from my father. Like my father was somebody who everywhere he went, he knew somebody. But even if they was talking, like he's the one that you pull up to the car, he get out the car, close the door, and y'all walk to the back of the truck.
That's
and
I
keep
like
the voice
that.
down, and have a conversation. So it's like
That's real man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Almost
like,
big head is there trying to
yeah,
say.
so it's like
He checking
you
his
don't know
ass.
what's going on, but you know what's going on type of situation.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so it's like that's how mine is like. Okay, if you're doing anything, if nobody supposed to know, nobody supposed to know. If people
I
are supposed
agree.
to know, they know. So that's
Hey,
just how I was brought up.
Yeah, well, we living in this damn social media, everything recorded, right?
Man.
And like the closest thing to it was, like you say, a picture for us, like would like sum up who you are. But like now, it's like if you the malmannered guy and a motherfucker record, they instantly think you pussy when they don't know you'll probably be this loud yelling motherfucker ass. But this is what I always tell people: Don't you ever get it confused because a motherfucker loud won't still beat your ass because then you fall into my category. Because I am going to do all that and I am going to whoop your ass. You can be mad at all you want and I'm fucking faggot.
See, sometimes the tone, that's why I say like, you could, and that's what I'm saying, you can tell the difference between the motherfucker who want to make the scene and the motherfucker who don't. So when you just naturally loud, because I say I do that same type of shit where you be like, you get loud. So you like, I'm just loud, so I'm talking to you calm. I'm the opposite. I want to be more like that, more like Joe Budden, because you be like, this nigga calm. Something wrong with him. When you get mad, it's just like, hey, man, get the fuck away from me. That's the shit you saying. It's like,
that's the suicide.
That's the loud I'm doing. Like, man, you get the fuck away from me, Joe.
It's cool,
I ain't trying to yell at you. You should be like, you know when you look at, I remember when dude did that to Arthur. I'm saying his name in the line of the thing.
You said it on the show.
But that's what I'm saying. When you, it's the anger comes from you like, man, I can't believe you got the nerve to come and try to, why you still talking to me? So a lot of that come from that. But you know the ones, I've seen several of them who wait till they get around the crowd and then they want to say.
And just want to be Pep Bradley guy and all that.
Be tough and all that shit. I tell you this happened. And this is kind of like part of my week. I told him about it. I was at the bank.
That shit was fun.
I was going to the bank, and I was trying to deposit a check. And this car in front of me was at the fucking thing for about 15 minutes. No bullshit. What are you doing in this situation when you sitting at the fucking drive, where you driving to use the ATM, and someone's there for 15 minutes? It's disrespectful at this point, for me. Are you just sitting there calm? You gonna pull off? Or what? What are you doing?
I've sat there for 15 minutes just with a blunt smoking. I just turn on something on YouTube, watch it. Then after a while, I'd be like, I'm still sitting there, I just leave.
Alright, so you wait.
Oh, no.
Wait, now I know what you're doing. So that's what I'm saying. This is what happened. So watching them put the card in, deposit money, play with their hand and shit, taking all day. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at I'm like, I got time to burn. So I'm sitting there, I ain't saying nothing. Now I crack my window a little bit. So I want them to hit my frustration. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm saying it like that. Now I ain't saying now, in their mind, they like, oh, you want to be impatient? We gonna take longer.
That's something I would do.
Right, so the car around me pulls off. They pull in front, look at them. I say, all right, now we get close. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Now my tone has changed. What the fuck is y'all doing? Man, hurry the fuck up. I see her hand study doing this shit, playing. I snap. Now they lost it. I mean, yo, bitch, I know it's a guy. On the right side, I'm focusing on this. I say what I gotta say. I know it's a woman driving though, but there's 4 heads in the car. So I bag out. I'm about to pull off now. I'm like, you did too much. Because I keep saying that when we talked about it, you said, we gonna walk into that situation where you keep yelling at somebody and then somebody kick my ass, right? So I'm like, all right, I reverse. Now that I see the man hand doing like this, like go. Now me, what do you think I did? Now I can't pull off, Devin. I'm in Marie car, I'm bunched up in the driver's seat, big as fuck,
tough,
uncomfortable. I pull up on the side of the vehicle. I raise the window down. I said, man, I'll get out and beat your ass. So I said to him. I see the guy, wait, it's black, they black.
You better get that bleep.
I see the boy, all I see his window half cracked, so it wasn't him. So I don't know, I'm just spewing out a bunch of words like I do. Like, bitch, stupid, ugly, faggot, motherfucker. So I see a woman in the back seat, looks like that mom. She got the window down, she's like, and you're gonna wait.
And you're gonna die. Wait. She's juvenile, and you're gonna die.
She said, you're gonna wait. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna wait, you stupid old bitch. Like, get the stupid bitch. You gotta smack your ass on. So the more I'm going off, I'm looking at the car, I see a woman driving. The boy is probably my son's age, and then there's somebody's mama. So then the adult in me decided to feel like an idiot, and I drove off.
Not so much an idiot.
I drove off. Not even, I'm like, all right, I shouldn't be doing this. So as I'm driving off, he says, look what car you in. And your girl ugly. I said, yeah, these are kids. Yeah. So I try to pull off. So then they pulled out, and they proceeded to follow me. So I'm thinking that they followed me now. So now my brain goes into another mode. So I hurry up and swoop into a parking lot, and I pop the trunk. There's no weapon in there. It's a bat.
It should have been.
It's a bat. Because I'm about to do some structural damage to someone or their vehicle. Because now I feel threatened. And they just drove past. Okay. But that bothered me for a long time. That goes another incident of me just hollering. You see what I'm saying? But had I been in the car with him,
Oh, it would
I
have
would
been that.
probably have went to jail. If I would have been with my family, it probably went different. Because then they would have started yelling, and I would have been forced to get out and inflict punishment on someone just because I had a bad.
I look at that like, how can you tell someone how fast to go through that transaction at the ATM? Like
It's deliberate.
No, it's not, because I'm a type of person where I'm aware of things. So I like to take my time. So I normally go to the ATM. I would go to the ATM at 12 o'clock at night. I go to the ATM that's in a white people's neighborhood.
Originally.
I sit there. I put that motherfucker in park. I take my card out. I have me looking around. And I take my time with my fucking transaction. Whether I'm depositing money, if I need to take stuff out. Back then, I used to always have a paper receipt of how much is in my account. I like to get the receipt. I do all that shit. I take my fucking time. Now, I know, because I'm black and I understand, I don't want to get into these conversations. If I go to that ATM on fucking Madison and Laramie, I have to be in and out.
In and out.
Quick transaction.
What you doing?
Because that shit build up quick. 2 cottages now, and that ain't in the street.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, so I know. I understand that, so I'll never go over there fucking around in them neighborhoods. But I will never get mad at someone who does, because how dare I tell you how fast to go with your transaction? That's like getting mad at me if I'm in McDonald's line and you have me like,
get out the line.
What you doing?
This
your first time here?
McDonald's done changed the way they got the menu laid out.
You know what you came here for.
They got the dollar and get $1 down there. They got the sandwiches look different.
Don't be
on
a
the menu.
dick.
No,
Don't be a dick.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm supposed to come through here if I can speed through, if I can speed off. That's how
It's fast food. For a reason, called fast food.
That's how you order shit that you don't want. You like,
That's true.
then you get home.
Lady, check my food.
Yeah.
It's and you get what you get in the bag.
I am split in the middle between the black side and the white side where I say, buddy, you're gonna wait.
Buddy.
You're gonna fucking wait.
I'm a bunch of fucking
You're gonna fucking wait till I figure out what's on this menu. I got everything. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get it.
Joe.
I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna get Joe. You making McDonald's be the hoe that moved the way, Joe.
No, man,
I don't
you
give a
made
fuck how they dressed it. It's the same shit. I know you, McDonald's. You not new. You just put the dollar menu in a digital format. It's the same McChicken, bitch.
They got the voice. Y'all been to one when they got the voice talking to you doing
Yeah.
like,
Hey, I don't know if it's
get
the
the
person. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Put the person on the phone.
Listen, man.
It's like the automated voice.
I went to motherfucking, what's the one with the chicken strips?
I know what you.
South shit. It's like all chicken. It's just chicken strip. It's all they sell. What's it called?
Oh, fuck hard, not hard.
Raising Cane.
Raising Cane. I'm like, I
Yeah,
can't
Houston,
picture
yeah.
that
She
shit.
was like,
I ain't
how
never
you
had
like your
that.
chicken finger licking or whatever, their little motto or slogan that they said at the
Yeah.
beginning. I'm like,
She said this through the mic.
yeah, she was like, welcome to Raising Cane's. How do you want your chicken licking or something?
I want
like
my
that.
dick sucked, bitch. What are you talking about? Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. If you ask me that, now I'm turned on by Raising Cane's working.
I wanted to laugh. I wanted to laugh, but I didn't. But I felt rushed. I hate going to places where I feel rushed. That's why Chick-fil-A will always be one of my favorites to go to, because they give you your time. You don't feel rushed. Even the customers behind you, they never rush you.
You one-sided, Javin.
Chick-fil-A, you go to Chick-fil-A, you're like, I can look at the menu, I can get what I want, I get good service, they know my name, everybody says my name.
Cheers.
They know my name.
You want to be on Cheers? Look.
Motherfuckers, you try to do Ices, Burger King, White Castle. I pulled over that White Castle on Cermak and fucking Cicero.
Oh, you shouldn't have went there.
Man, I pulled right out. I said, I have to deal with this shit, bitch. I said, fuck you, motherfucker. Dumbass bitch. You get mad at me. You fucking work at White Castle.
I ain't
I didn't tell you to work there. You chose to work there.
The pull off.
Fix my fucking burger.
I can't put. Now, why you praising? What did he just say?
Chick-fil-A.
You only said one side because all the assholes like you were there. I'm not going there because assholes like you were there. I be wanting to. I be like, these motherfuckers take all day. Motherfuckers happy. Right. Look, I'm not gonna get in your line. If you meet us in the middle, make the Devin
Your black
lane.
ass go to Portillo's and sit in that long ass line.
No, I go out and get in. They don't know. This why I drive alone. And like I say, we all got our own shit. But like being one of the first to have a kind of crew, then I hit that drive through. No, I'll pull up, go in. What you? I'm not finna do all that.
You like, we got two orders.
I'm,
Motherfucker just pull up and just make you go in. You be like,
cause damn it, that conscience you talking about, Joe. The driver is responsible for everything said that they overhear in the background. Damn, what is bitch about? And then what? I'm just driving and they don't know. You not fucking be like, nah, fuck that. I don't want that. Damn, what's that? I don't want them to think it's me.
Right,
So go in. Go
with y'all
in that motherfucker, Joe.
I go
drive
through, but I hate when they got special orders. I don't want no mayo. I want my
Oh,
sliced
man.
in half. Who the fuck order a big? You ever had somebody order a Whopper and want to cut it half?
No, Daeo.
I didn't know they do that.
I had motherfuckers who
Come on,
want
Whopper,
the
yeah.
double, when the double cheeseburger was $1.
I'm on that side. Cut my food. If I want my food cut in half, cut my fucking food in half.
This is a debate. If I work at McDonald's and if you don't get one of them numbers, anything you order, you getting it the way we make. I'm allergic to mayonnaise. You shouldn't have got this then. Cause I got a flow of things. I'm not stopping cause Devin don't want the mayonnaise.
Diabetes.
Don't come here. Hey, we got bigger problems than this if you talk about your diabetes.
Wait a minute. He know, because he done been at the theater when motherfuckers come and bang that bucket on the fucking desk and say, I want it with no salt. And Devin's was spike the bucket and go in.
So Devin, you flashing.
And that's how I know how upset he is.
I grew up.
Then he got to pop that bucket.
Growth and development. I grew up, guys.
Yeah.
I grew up.
I fucking can't stand it. I can't stand it. Mike. Motherfucker go and order a double
cheeseburger with no cheese.
No cheese.
He said dead baby like, why be sitting I be like, gee, don't do it. He be like, why not? He be like, I be like, just say double burger. He be like, hell no. I'm saying, hell pull up.
It ain't the same. We was in Houston. I got a video I'm gonna show you. We was all in back to that nigga when it ordered 5 cheeseburgers, no cheese, just ketchup. So I'm forgetting I'm hungry. So I'm like, let me get a piece of that burger. Ain't nothing wrong. Childish ass burger.
Yeah, you a jailbird.
What the fuck? Jamal like that. I told me he ordered that McChicken plain.
Okay.
I said, let me get a McChicken plain. I swear to God, we was going to Milwaukee. Motherfucker said, I was in the back seat. Soccer was driving. I said, plane? Who the fuck ordered? That's what they gonna be being irritating, talking shit. Then that motherfucker said, let me get some barbecue sauce. He pulled up to the window. They gave his ass that sandwich plain. He got you open that bitch up. It wasn't nothing. No, he said, they forgot my fucking barbecue sauce. I said, bitch. I laughed for 10 miles. He was mad as fuck. I said, you gonna order a plain ass chicken sandwich and then get mad because they give you an extra fucking condiment to put on your chicken sandwich. What the fuck wrong with you? Man, to this day, if he hear this, he gonna get mad. Damn. Like when Jamal and fucking Mike ordering them burgers like that, you be like, it's embarrassing.
It is. I don't want to be in the car. Now you think I'm like him. I'm not like dude.
Like, y'all weird ass.
But Devin, look at this is the company you keep. When you talking about if I want, so be careful. See, when Jordan didn't endorse the Republican, I don't know. Like I see what you into, but I don't know everything. So when you say it's up to me, look how you crying tears. Imagine these are the people you taking up for. Whereas me and Daeo say, if you come in here and order $1 anything, pull that shit off yourself. I can't help you, brother. Man, this how I make it.
Come to the theater on complimentary popcorn day.
You're getting that.
And won't no salt, extras. You be like, this shit free. What you talking about, man? It's gonna pop no censorship for you.
Yeah.
Always a black motherfucker.
Man.
Older.
Because as the consumer, I can't have it my way. Put yourself in the manner that at some point in time, when y'all like shoes, y'all want y'all shit a certain type of way. You want it when you want it. Motherfucker can't give you a shoe with a little scuff on the bottom you paid for them brand new. They can't be rude to you when you buying your shoes and shit. Like you want your shit. It's customer service. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you say.
No, this is different. This is different. Yeah. This the guy who. So we're the guy we want our shoes. But the guy you are is the guy that's gonna come in, get the shoe, wanna open it up, look at it, make sure the strings is right. He ain't got these cool.
Why not?
Don't say nothing. That's the difference. You can.
It's the same way.
You in the way.
It's the same way a drug dealer gonna come through. He gonna come.
One tape. No, they gonna let you put it on your gum.
My man.
This is nothing, folks.
He gonna let us real dope dealer. He gonna let him hit it, and then he gonna like, it good, it good. Okay, we go.
Done. But see, that's even quicker than you in the line. And then that's a bad comparison. Because when you should have did the shoe example, because to me, not so much with Daeo, the higher you spend, the more quality I'm going to get. So if I get a Jordan, right, you ain't finna just hand me no Jordan. But if you come in my store and just get a Nike, Joe, get in and get and when you even go over there,
man.
if I look at you, I'm like,
So if I go get some loose shell toes and I want
Joe, whatever I pull out, it might not even be your.
man.
This ain't in your size. Here, get out of here, Joe.
Like, hold on,
Take that
man.
to the counter.
What if I look and be like, ain't it supposed to be 7 lines on
Hey man, I only deal with Jordans, man. I don't know how that shit look.
You
Yeah.
just squint your eyes like, what? Why you fucking know that?
Why you
How
fucking
know
with me? That's what I'm gonna say to you.
Wait,
I'm like, man, I got all these motherfuckers on Jordans. You come in messing up the flow.
Frank.
That's how I feel about the dollar menu. You messing up the flow, talking about cut the burger in half. Like what? I'm a quit. I'm like, hold on. I'm a weather manager. I ain't never had to do this shit before today. Why I gotta do it now?
See, I agree with y'all, but then I would disagree because he has daughters.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
I have a son.
You have a son, but it's different. I think
Okay.
you look at your son and say, I'm not gonna tell him to cut this burger in half, son. You can't.
I'm not doing
I
it.
think you were saying, but for a little girl, your little princess, if she want her burger cut in 2 or 3, daddy.
3.
I
Tyson.
think you gonna look at dude and be like, hey fam,
No, I do.
can you cut it in?
That's different.
If you at Denny's or something like that, motherfucker, give you pushback. You know, like, so you're not finna really cut my arm in 3?
Wait for him or the kid.
If he asked for the daughter,
For the daughter, it's fair
but if he
game.
give attitude, like you say, if he give you like, if you the cook, you like, what the fuck don't they shit cut in 3? and you get that at the fair. It's a fight. It's a fight.
But I guarantee you, no, when that cook see, when he say me for, now if you just say me,
right? You gonna be like,
right, be like, bitch ass nigga, come over, I'ma saute your ass. If it's on the
you,
good, like,
if it's just me sitting at the table, I'm like, man, cut that in 3 or something. I'm be like, bitch ass nigga playing.
I'ma flip that shit over.
So you can hear me though. Cause you probably won't conversation at that point. Cause I think you try to play with me to make me cut this fucking arm in 3
Do
slices.
you got the napkin on your chest? You like, could
You
cut
got the
that in?
apron on.
No,
No,
you sit there.
you gotta sit like this.
Yeah. Could you cut that in 3?
You got that in 3 motherfuckers.
You bitch ass, I'll flip that shit up.
Cross your leg. Right, if you do that though, that's what it's different. If it's a
For the kid.
And you go to Olive Garden, that man is standing up and grate that fucking cheese for as long as his arm don't last.
keep going.
Keep going.
They be like, do you?
Hell no,
And then you look at
going.
Buzzy. Sheet. SHEET. You should now. If you the grinder, that's your job. If you the grinder,
Grinder.
then you know what you do
So
here.
what about the dishwasher? If you just order extra plates,
Cause you that
Silverware.
but see, he's
you
so
have to do it
low.
like this. What table that he wanting all this?
He beats out.
Motherfucker
Hey,
asking for shit. Yo.
yo.
I'm gonna take it out there this time. Spike it on the table and shit. Yeah.
You got your little time like, hey man, motherfuckers gotta watch some bitches.
Yo,
Yo.
plate.
Chill out. Watch that shit.
That Chipotle one lady ordered a fucking burrito bowl, but she wanted 3 taco shells on the side, rolled up all nice. The black girl face, she was like, she looked, the Mexican lady came over there, was like, it's like this. She showed her, I was sitting around like, white motherfuckers always want to do something. You don't want a burrito bowl and say, I want some shells. And she was standing there like this, like, you better do it. Let it not be right.
Wow.
I'm gonna make a big deal about it. Devin would agree with her, like,
You that person, man.
Yes.
You make
unless
life
he
hard.
behind the counter.
Oh,
If he
yeah.
behind the counter,
I'm mad, but then I understand. I understand. I always say I'm mad as fuck, but I chose the profession. I understand.
I respect that
As a
part.
child, as a kid, coming up, teenager, you know, I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I felt like y'all felt. Fuck you. That's how I felt. How dare you, motherfucker? Fuck out of here.
Access denied.
motherfucker, and we just, it's several occasions.
Oh, I
Even
can tell with
it's
that.
even with milk. When motherfuckers come get milk, and he's just the manager.
Wait.
And they want milk for their business. So they load up their carts. He come out ready to fucking put hands on them.
And that's what he do though.
Man.
So wait, you bring the milk.
We stock the milk in the dairy department, and they come with shopping carts and load them up. Now we mad, hey motherfucker, we gotta feel that. But he run the business. He come from behind that counter. He come from out that fucking back room and stand at that fucking milk thing like that and say,
Count
3?
3 is the limit.
Count them out, guys. We got a new. I talked. You ain't forget that.
It's the truth.
We sit there. Oh shit.
It's the truth. We're gonna keep going while the damn thing
We
is
sit there. I tell my store manager. My store manager said you can no longer come and wipe me out. You can only take 5 a person. You gonna see? So if you want to, you can go find 6 other people to come in and
my
get
son.
5. Go ahead.
Get you a car.
But you got to inconvenience yourself. You got to do that.
Yeah, they did
You
too.
will no longer come to my fucking door with 6 carts, load that shit up, and now I'm bare ass, and now I'm look like I ain't doing my job because you want to come in with your link card.
What the fuck they
Wipe
do with
me
all
out.
this milk?
They will be, I don't know.
They buy with link from Walmart. They take it to their little store and hike up the price and get rid.
Oh, so it was like the corner store.
Yeah, it's the
motherfucker.
corner store men.
Oh, that's
The
that's
motherfuckers coming that bitch
wild.
pulling shopping carts and buying them bitches. And then we used to be like, what the fuck?
They go from store to store. Each store kick their ass out. When one store kick them out, they go to a new store.
Yeah.
And so everybody buying middleman milk now.
Hell yeah. They
First
been
of all,
doing it. They
if
buy
you-
everything that is in them corner stores, they go to Walmart, these other places, buy that shit cheap and sell it high.
Why they don't go to the warehouses or where the fuck y'all got them
They
from?
go to Sam's Club. But even with that, with milk, you can't really buy that wholesale. But it's cheaper, probably cheaper that way. Milk was like, that's when milk was like $3 and shit.
I don't know how much
It was like
milk.
$1.99 at Walmart. So they was probably charged like $5 in their
We sitting
corner
here for
store.
an hour, guys. Y'all really been talking about shit.
We just this was the good part of the show.
Shooting the shit. Let's get into what do you guys think about Floyd Mayweather
And the hair.
and the hair. I think
Everything.
that's why he was mad. If he had a fresh cut, I don't think he would have been as mad.
I think he
looked-
still would have been that mad. Just because you don't touch me. Like, I think maybe that's what that was. I'm not playing with you. I'm a grown man. Like,
So do y'all think he was serious? Y'all think that anger was serious?
Yeah, man. Like it's embarrassment.
yeah.
And you, I don't fuck if you famous, a man, a woman, new growth and development. We still humans. Like, and then you get memed. Now
Did you see the Charlamagne when he said
I saw the 50 Cent one, yo. That's all I needed to see.
Charlamagne had it in black and white.
I'm gonna tell this was Selma in 1969.
Mayweather, Joe. You made bald head cool. I'm that one. If I can pull the ball off, which I'm gonna do, I know I'm gonna do it soon enough.
You gonna go ball?
Yeah, I'm cutting it off.
At what age? For the
Some with a
for the big
four.
4-0?
Yeah. I could now see, I got, oh shit. When I'm
Are
gonna
you
look
committing? Are you gonna go full ball?
full ball.
Ball
No,
head,
not
ball
face. And I'm gonna keep the goatee.
Nah, you can do that.
I'm gonna keep the goatee.
wish you would.
I ain't keeping this.
Come over here and fuck that.
No, I'm not gonna be pedophile, man.
What's wrong with you?
I
What you got into you?
No, I cut my hair off. Now Bruno Mars, before and I know he gotta cut that shit off his lip. It's terrifying.
That's terrible.
Just like this picture, he look like a fucking gremlin. Like I don't know what is this, as y'all say. Like
That was a picture from the color. That's from with the Jake Paul shit. After he snatched his hat, they just caught. That's a black and white, and they called it that candid to where it looks like that. They trying to get to him.
I love
So
Mayweather.
you really go ball? I'm interested in this.
Shit, yeah, because of what?
Are you committed?
I'm not Beijing, man. When I be seeing my homies with linings looking like missile tips, you
Missile.
like I got a home. I'm like, Joe, it's time. Like it's deteriorating. Like let it go. When mother like me, I'm thinning. So like I'm being told like you could change that, but I'm lazy. So when I find out that it's no hope, it's gone. Now
You don't want to do the gray? You don't think you'll look good?
the
with
silver
gray hair?
fox, no, like I don't look like Grandpa
Silver
Huxtable and
fox.
shit. Like it look cool on certain
But
motherfuckers.
you're gonna get in the shape. You're gonna get because I feel like approaching. I'm gonna tell my mom's age, but she told me she want to get into shape for her big age,
Hell
so she
yeah.
can be like boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, all you do is fucking work out already. So but I don't know what more you can do. So it's like when you approach your big age, I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to get in shape. So you
This is
you really want to be bald head and in shape, like
yeah, I'm gonna become that guy. Like, and I'm no hat guy. You gonna know I'm bald. Niggas who wear the hat.
He gotta
like,
wear the hat.
I'm not wearing the hat. I'm out here,
I swear to God, I showed y'all my lining
I'm fearful of that.
from
Me
my.
being with
A
bald.
bald head.
That's what I'm gonna say. Listen, literally
Bald
just
head.
yesterday, I showed y'all saw my hairline with my natural lining. So it's either gonna be pushed back or it's gonna look like that. So I'm looking at my shit as it's growing back. When I'm brushing, I'm like, man, I don't even fuck a wave. I want this shit cut like good one. I want my shit low. You gonna be like, man, you got hair? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm lying. I'm not balding. I'm just thin, and I think it comes from wearing the hats doing
Hats,
this right in the
do-rags.
tips. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Do-rags.
I'm not gonna stop wearing the hat. I literally looked at. I was in
not
that
gonna
fucking
stop wearing
orientation
the
like,
Huh? What's up?
Access denied.
You trying to get in somewhere you don't got a feature.
He said it come from him with the tip. He said, well, I'm not gonna stop doing that.
And I peeped at you. Like,
pause. I ain't know I said that shit, man. I'm talking about, man. Look,
You're not gonna stop playing with it.
David, grow up. You so mature in life.
where,
Access granted.
no,
Oh, he let him in. After a few trials, he can get in there. He let
I
him
was
in.
looking for the fucking no, what's my one? Oh, come on.
Excuse me.
Nah, oh, come on. I was looking
Oh,
for that.
yeah, that's your shit.
That's a different one.
We
But,
can. I won't have to jump right to ball like he say good one. Oh my God, you making me think it's saying that.
Really low.
I can pull a real low off. Like I got pictures looking like Cuba Gooding Jr. and shit.
I'm not gonna like fuck the waves. It's over.
Yeah, I been gave up. But like I say, Jay-Z got full dreads at 50 something. I told this is damn when we was pulling up. He was like, you wanna cut your out? I was like, no, if Jay-Z at 50 can grow hair like that, I shouldn't give up yet. I'ma just do the woke shit and look like Mayweather. He look like a fucking monkey too, Joe. I wanted to say it. I like, if white people wanted to say it now, this is it.
Oh, come on!
And I
I
love it.
wanted to say it now.
I'm like,
Oh,
this,
man.
we can't.
Look at your monkey.
Look at
I'm
you, you
fighting.
fucking monkey.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on!
Oh my God.
So back to the fight, guys.
White people.
What do you guys think? Is this gonna get you hyped for the fight?
No, so I actually thought he was fighting the boxer. I didn't know he was fighting the YouTuber. So I'm actually glad because I was kind of, that would have got me into it. I'm like, I ain't finna fight. He gonna beat that white boy ass. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't want to watch him fight the YouTuber. He don't even got no like real boxing.
He's fighting his little brother. That's the
Right, but he ain't got no boxing
He
background.
don't. He
Right,
don't.
so I don't want to see that. I want to see him fight the boxer.
So did you think this was real? Or did you think this was like stage?
I thought this was real. I thought it was real.
Man,
it was really good WWE.
It's no way that, like you say, this dude who got 3 fights, not professional at all, goes from 3 tomato cans, as the old boxing terms, to going to the fucking undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, retired. I'm retired. It's because the only reason I had interest when I keep cutting Mayweather slack, cause just protect your record, you have to knock him out. If you don't knock him out, and what is it gonna be? Triller rules? If you tell me Triller rules, I'm out.
I don't think he's gonna be able to go in there and hurt him.
I don't know what day. Why am I watching that? I'm not gonna come watch out of a glorified sparring session.
Not
But
with
then
the-
dude knock dude ass out.
That was
was
clearly staged. When he punched him, he fell.
But he knocked his ass out though, right?
I ain't see that what happened.
He knocked the UFC dude the fuck out.
The YouTuber or the
Yeah, the
boxer?
YouTuber.
Nah.
Mayweather fighting the YouTuber or the boxer.
YouTuber.
So right, the
not fighting the
boxer has
boxer.
been allowed to knock motherfuckers out. Don't bring them fucking Tyson and Roy Jones rules.
That's what I'm saying. Fight the boxer. He not fighting the boxer. He fighting the YouTuber.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Knock his
They're
ass
both
out.
boxers. What are y'all talking about?
No,
I know that.
the
They both
brother
boxers.
is a real boxer though.
Both of them is like real boxers.
Brother got professional fights though, right?
He 0-1 or something like that.
But he got a professional
Which one
fight.
knocked out Nate Robinson?
The YouTube.
Oh, so that's the one he fighting.
Right, that's why it
Just
matters.
say his name. Is Logan or Jake? Like,
It's Jake.
I don't know which one is
Jake
this.
is the YouTube. But we not just saying his name because we ain't forgot about
So
that
he's
shit
fighting
you
the
did with
actual
Nate.
one that knocked somebody out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's I want to see that one. Then.
So,
I
right.
want to see him beat his ass.
But if Devin say you can't hurt him, are you gonna see that? Don't fucking tell me I can't hurt you.
I gotta get to see it free or something
on
live,
Facebook Live.
Yeah,
Would y'all be would you be okay with this if he was doing this with like black YouTubers instead of white people?
I mean, see, when we always find the color line, and the black people don't attach her. Who are you, the black YouTube guy that's
That's why
trying to do
people
that?
are saying like they don't want him to fight because you giving they finna make millions of dollars. You finna get these people who you a 50-0 fighter. You finna get somebody who only had one professional.
I think it's bigger because it's them.
15 minutes. But
I don't think he can get that same publicity fighting a black YouTuber. I don't know who.
And let's
These
not be fair.
academics.
You know what I'm saying? I agree. I'm just saying, like, how do you feel with because it's like, you still you help him, but you not. You know what I'm saying? People say you shouldn't be doing it. You be fucking up.
He don't care about that
boxing and all
shit.
Yeah, you talking
He was
to
the
the
main
wrong
one
one.
when they were trying to cancel the Gucci. He was one of the first motherfuckers to come out talking about he was winning.
Yeah, you ain't getting
He
no
ain't that guy. They ain't
culture
working with
race.
him.
But at the end of the day, like that's why I say with the color shit, like I'm finna get this money. Don't drop race relations on me right now. Like this what I do. Like whatever I'm doing for him, I'm also doing for me. And then I say I be tough love. Like somebody black, make a name for yourself, and I'm gonna come whoop your ass too. Because all I care about is him knocking out anybody that has 3 unprofessional fights and knocked out Nate Robinson the way he did. You better knock this motherfucker clean. Kendall Gill been trying to fight his ass since the Nate Robinson fight. And Kendall Gill will whoop his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
He
won't fight
will
him.
whoop it. He won't fight Kendall Gill. But why you now? Why you gonna fight Mayweather? Unless like you think
Because
it's
it's money.
rigged.
Yeah. No matter what, this is what I'm saying. Like him, Mayweather don't want to have a real fight at this point. But because dude got so much buzz,
I'm
the
finna
people
ride
want to
the
see
wave.
him lose. He knocked out Nate, and that was big, I guess, for what it was.
Yeah.
And Nate hyped it up. I still didn't follow it, but I think it's just because he has so much hype surrounding him.
Ride
So
the
like
wave.
Mayweather gonna go with a hype at. You know
On
what I'm
the
saying?
real.
So that's why he doing that.
And I'm getting
That's
my
who
money.
he is, but
But in your same breath, you say I'ma drive this one home. If you fight this white man, you gotta knock him out.
he can always have an out because he ain't known to be a knockout guy. So he's like, it's an exhibition. That's why he doing like an exhibition. Oh, it's an exhibition. We just trying not to hurt. You know what I'm saying? No. Now I want, like I'm saying, you better knock him out.
Knock him the fuck
You
out.
fucking.
Cause if he gets to hang with you and they man, but he ain't knock him out though. Like motherfuckers with your 50 and all, they're gonna be like,
But then they can set up a rematch, right? That would be. That's probably more likely what happened. So he can go back. They can go back to it.
no, y'all, this I'm done with it after this. So now the more I let you talk, the more now I don't want him to do it. Your real record is what it is. I don't want to see no storyline tarnish on your name. Yeah, Jake Paul gave him some go. He's 50-0 in real life. But in this one, dude was giving him some go for the setup. Get that goofy ass shit out of here, man.
So it's like, but what do you want him to do in retirement? So do you not want him to fight at all? I mean, what do I see? I've even heard that there are leagues for retired people all over the place. Basketball, Ice Cube came up with the big 3. This is a place where y'all can come and do y'all thing. Now we got Triller, who's coming up, letting Mike Tyson. I think he's gonna fight Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Like, and where is the place for these older people? Because to me, I feel like we living in the first generation where people really got old with all the shit that they got. Like, it was boxing back in 1912 and shit, but that was still like Stone Age days. So in 50 years, y'all was just in the 60s. Like, it wasn't even arenas and a lot of the shit that we got now. So, like, we just experiencing rappers getting old. So we seeing what an old ass rapper looks like in Ice-T, LL Cool J, KRS-One. Like, we seeing how these niggas age. We seeing how actors age and shit. Like Denzel old ass. Like, how do you want? Like, I'm okay with seeing a boxer go out there and put on the show and fight. Whether it be amateurs, whether it be UFC people who want to get in there, anybody like if Anderson Silva want to fight Floyd Mayweather, or if John Bones Jones want to fight Antonio Tarver, one of those motherfuckers want to get in there and fight Mike Tyson. Like, I'm okay with that because what else is Mike Tyson gonna do? Like, what else? And when LeBron James retires, do you think he's just gonna sit the fuck? I don't think LeBron is gonna be like Mike and them and Barkley and them. Like, them motherfuckers couldn't wait to stop playing basketball because it wasn't really profitable for them after it was over. But when LeBron leaves, LeBron can definitely start a 40 and over NBA league. With
Who
him.
watching that shit, Joe?
Me? You wouldn't watch
You no, I'm not watching
so
it.
So you wouldn't watch LeBron, Wade, Melo, Chris Paul, all of them go up against motherfuckers like.
It's hard to watch some of them now, Devin. Like, I don't want to see my greats at the back end. It's
doing something different.
no, go into management. Like,
I watched my great do that.
So
it wasn't healthy.
Deion Sanders and them, all them motherfuckers, Ocho Cinco, all them old motherfuckers showing that they still got it. Then we just hear Victor still run like a 4.0.
It's cute.
So if they started a 5-on-5, what's this like
flag football,
playground football or whatever for the old motherfuckers, you wouldn't watch that?
I don't have a disposable time to sit and watch. Watch something in when it's a real league. A real league. And I'm sitting there fat as hell. I'm being fair. Nobody should come want to watch us do whatever we was doing when we was good at it. Well, if we go out to LaSalle, it is no crap. It's blacked out COVID restrictions. We don't want our girlfriends to come. You can't come. We just, like you said, we gonna do it. But like I say, I'm not mad if LeBron walk in the wreck and somebody YouTube, LeBron still got it. But you telling me he created a league where he's doing this, like you said, the big three. I'm not watching Fat Antoine Walker, Anton Jameson, and Fat Joe Iverson points back. Go out there. Like, it's every day. Every day. I was gonna be like, yeah, Joe Points, man, my cheeks out. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see you like that. Get out.
Y'all not gonna get me going.
It's okay. Hey, this is Devin Hester with this other bet thing. I'm Fat Joe now too, Devin Hester. I used to come out to Soldier Boy. Now I'm on points bet. I don't want to see that
black
shit.
men get that
The jaw piece. That's why I hate it. I hate
Look at his jaws, man.
it. Walnuts. Fucking chipmunk cheeks. I'm sick of it. I don't want to see it. That Wade can keep
slow and shit. I hate you. Like,
yeah.
you used to be on court, you were like a blur, bro.
He was like,
yeah.
Points best Birdman. Hands up. What you doing, Imo?
Let me
Speaking
tell
of
you.
Birdman, should we pray for Birdman?
That's not him.
Wait. No, run. Hit me with the news, please. Hit me with the news.
Oh, man.
This is trying to play for stomach.
Oh, you talking about him in the red shirt with the white pants?
Right?
So let me say this. When I initially saw that video,
Birdman, J.I.
wait.
J.I. I'm Birdman the third, man.
Hey, look. When I saw that, it said pray for Birdman, right? And I saw dude walking with that big ass head on that little ball. I was like, my eyes did like this first. Because I really thought it was Birdman, right? Right, for real. So I said, what the fuck wrong with Birdman? I think I sent it to him.
And me.
You and Emory. Because Emory always talking about cash money. And I said, no, this is, I think I said to you, I was like, if this is Birdman, that's it. I think I said one of y'all about Lil Wayne, because that's it. We can talk about
did that with
his attire. Because I know I'm going to get it from you. But when I saw him walking out and them bottles was like too big for his hands, I was really nervous that something was really wrong with Birdman. And then I realized I went straight to the comments for confirmation.
Come on with it.
And my folks was like, no, it's not him. And
then
the
what
comments,
they say?
the comments, somebody said, meatball
What I say? How you was crying and make chicken plain? I called him, it was like, Rogers, I can't see.
I
Like,
knew what it was.
regular meatball head.
Think about the back of his head walking to that balcony.
It was.
My brother said meatball, but then somebody was like, them bottles, he could barely hold them bottles and shit. I'm like,
That motherfucking chemo.
I was nervous. When I saw that, I was really afraid that Birdman had really lost himself. But
Be
I'm glad.
afraid for whoever that really is, because that's a real human. He on his last days. Come on, man. Come on.
He
He got his body done.
Yeah, he got his. He shrunk himself to the
I'm
small.
motherfucking 3 shots on NBA Jam in a row. And Blimp had it. Bird's a Don't do it. Come on, Dad. Take us away, Joe.
NBA Live, NBA Jam.
I was gonna ask you your opinions on two movies real quick: Mortal Kombat and Without Remorse.
Oh, let's go to Without Remorse. It has so much potential, man.
It did.
Yeah, come on, Dan.
It did.
And the storyline
Wait,
was.
real quick. Because I didn't finish it. I told you last week I finished it. I didn't think it was a bad movie. But go ahead with what you're saying.
Okay, now remember when we talked, because I didn't know you was gonna ask. I say
I also didn't see no previews either. I ain't really have an expectation for it.
cool. I ain't seen no previews, but I just went straight to the storyline. Like, okay, I get like the opening act or whatever. You questioning these fucking weird ass moves, or whatever. Then you like, oh, they took out my family. Spoiler alert.
Access denied.
That's my new favorite. If you didn't see it, sorry, I let that slip. Cool, now we have something. To make it spin off into what is it? I'm watching this shit like, okay, we don't have a black Jason Bourne. When the airport scene, since I'm trying to talk around, like, Jason Bourne gets away. And he goes and gets everybody that was involved. This is what I'm thinking it's gonna be. Yeah. Although I love the prison scene, that was my scene. I'm gonna take that shit off like, bring y'all ass in here. For it to be, okay, and when you do this, you gotta go back there. And I'm like, so they went over to this other country in a sense with no purpose. And it just was all over the place. So I enjoyed the action, was fine, cool, don't have an issue with it. Like I say, I'm throwing it out there like, you know they're going to want to remake something. You can cast Michael B. Jordan as Black Jason Bourne, revamp the whole goddamn franchise. He did very well as far as the action. I don't blame him for the movie. It was Tom Clancy and your three-dimensional as video games. It's hard to go left and right while we don't buy your shit. The storyline was lackluster, Joe.
So it's a storyline for y'all.
The storyline, that's
what I'm saying. For me, when you do the action and all of that shit, and not even just the action, I'm like, what I expected from it.
Which was what?
No, I'm saying, like, when I'm looking at it, I didn't like the ending, but I looked at it as like, I didn't look at it as like anything that goes straight to Prime or Netflix, I have a one level under. So like my expectation isn't what it would be had it been if it had went to the show.
I just look at it like I said, I kept saying it missed the mark. Like with having Lauren London being in there, it's her first movie since what happened with Grizzley, and you promoting it as if she's gonna have a bigger role than she does. She probably only says like 3 lines. You never really get the connection between her and Michael B. Jordan. You never really feel like they together. You see it from a mile away that she's finna die because you see his whole team get wiped out. Who is good actors that's on his team, but you don't utilize them at all. You just kill them off real quick. Like, so you go through that first opening sequence so fast that you don't pull me in. Like, you could have gave me at least 20 minutes of some old flashbacks of the old team or him and her, and I would have been way more invested than what I was. It's like, oh, okay, I see this coming. And it just was stupid. Like, you set the car on fire, sit in it, kill him, and then...
Are you gonna say it? I didn't say it.
They should have seen it. Then you gonna stand 3 feet in front of the car, it explodes behind you, and then they just take you to jail.
Jason Bourne gets away.
You in the car, you just drive that motherfucker to the ocean, you just sitting there next to the motherfucker, calm. Even when she came to get him out, he just looked at her like he ain't underwater. He just come out.
Now,
what is going on? Like what?
It's so bad for that part. That's the I don't give a fuck about nothing moment. Badly acted in a sense, but I give you that. But that airport scene that you just said, spoiler. That pissed me off. That pissed me off.
I'm like, where's the rest of the movie going? He gets caught. Now he's in jail. Now, like, what the fuck?
Oh, trust them, Michael B. Jordan. Let him in the cell, and they're gonna let you walk through this motherfucker after you just whooped everybody ass. All right.
If this is the movie to get Michael B. Jordan more movies like this to where he becomes
action,
the next action hero, I'm okay with it.
Me too.
But Anything other than that, it was bad. Like I say, it checks off the mark for women wanting to see him with his shirt off for wherever he's been pointless, and it gives you some good action sequences for men somewhere in there. It gives you some decent ones that keep your attention.
As you say, it had enough actors that I know from other shit that I'm like, the black lady, like she in a lot of shit. So, and she can act. So it's like, utilize it, as you say. Lauren London, I ain't even look at it like that, like as deep as you did. But it pissed me off, like you say, like the previews that I avoided, you keep showing her, but she don't even fucking matter. And it's like, why do we need her to die for this storyline to be bad? It was bad. For what? And I guess we talking about it. For him to meet the person that did it, and for him to kamikaze and say, oh, we're being, I don't even know, like I promise you when he was talking, like, I don't even know what y'all being played to do. Because we really don't know. Like you said, when he had dude in the car, like asking him who behind us, we don't even know what that motherfucker did. Like, what is the big...
They tried to start a war between Russia and America. I guess is what I got out of it, and he prevented
it. Was a reach. Yeah. It was a bad reach.
It's a bad movie.
The story, right?
Bad movie. Mortal Kombat. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Are you as excited for Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 as I am?
Yes, I agree with you on.
Was this the best Mortal Kombat movie?
The opening scene that everybody, like I have yet to hear anybody disappointed with the opening scene. Because it set the tone of what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. Like, okay, these motherfuckers ain't finna play. Like everybody, like, oh, I need to see blood, guts, and gore. Not necessarily. I just need to see fight scenes where motherfuckers stabbing swords in your fucking head, and you ain't trying to have the camera quick. Make it rated R. We got a nice storyline. Then you come on the screen with a character in a fucking podunk town. Which supposed to be Chicago. Well, it ain't the Chicago I know. And I'm looking like, who the fuck is he? And then you got who you knew was gonna be Jax just walking up to him acting awkward. I would have whooped Jax. I was like, Joe, why you trying to see my tattoo and shit? Who is you? It just fell apart after that. Unlike Daeo, I never went into it needing a tournament, especially kind of having the feeling that with key members not in the movie, that this has to continue. So,
and I'm not a vivid player of the game, but I with all the looper videos that show you what's going on, they didn't even fight. Like they said, like out of all the games, they only was in the tournament. Like let's say 3 of the games.
Right, motherfuckers
was just them
in
fighting.
Different worlds, right? Just fighting each other.
Like,
what they, like I say, they have hope to like study Marvel with the character building, because killing Kung Lao and Daeo reminded me like how Kung Lao, like, no, that was the crew. You didn't have to kill Kung Lao, but to continue the storyline, okay, cool, because I think Kung Lao was one of the better actors in the fucking movie. So why you take him away so soon? Right. But I guess if you want to grow character, you finna make Liu Kang into a fucking beast, whatever.
It's gonna develop into that. I like Liu Kang in this movie.
Killing, what's dude with the eye? No, I was cool with Liu Kang.
Kano.
Why do you kill Kano?
He gotta come back as a true cyborg now. Think about it. He's a cyborg.
And you're right. I'ma follow along with it. But remember now, like I want to suspend my disbelief, but don't get me all. Make sure you tie all these loose ends up in 2. When you come straight into 2, now he became a cyborg, and then fucking Liu Kang is now evil. Let me know quick, because don't have me like, wait, did whoever the girl I take, didn't he die? Now I gotta answer her question. No, wait, because now I don't want to explain the logic. They did the night. They should have did the little Johnny Cage thing on some Marvel shit. Even though they kind of did it. I stood my fat dumb ass fucking get it ready. Fucking faggot ass to the end of the credit. I'm like, Danny ass then walked that. She was like, yo, little fat ass gonna be sad because you ain't fit day for that. None of that. I was like, no, you won't know. I watched that underscore and that shit went black and showed me made the film. I was mad as hell.
I watched it on HBO Max, so
Fuck
I could have
because-
told
Me
you.
too, so I just skipped through.
Now let me have that experience.
But I'm okay with things not being like what we used to. We so accustomed to every movie having something at the end. Like it's good when that shit just go on. And now you just don't know. Because before we didn't know.
Yeah,
At
you
the
right.
first Auto Mortal Kombat, that motherfucker just threw the sign up there, had the music. We didn't know a 2 was coming until you seen the commercial for 2.
Well, right, we have evolved to like letting you know we
too
coming
much
back.
shit. Like even when Marvel just dropped what the movies that's gonna come out to.
I didn't see it, so don't
2023.
tell me nothing.
Yeah, so it's like.
So you don't know none of the movies that's coming?
No, Kim of the Unapologetic Podcast, she said, "Did you see the Marvel?" I was like, "I don't know shit. Leave me alone." Soon as y'all started talking about the Falcon, fast forward. So if it was anything good enough, I didn't hear it.
You still like
Access denied.
Yeah. He hasn't watched one episode yet.
not yet?
What? No. Cause is the season over?
Yes.
Okay, now I'll go binge it like I did WandaVision. I can't wait. Like I'm that guy. I'm gonna want to go right to the next one. So I let that shit pile up, run away from social media. Last thing about Mortal Kombat, like Raiden was cool, but like I was like, you can this pussy ass shit you doing like Shang Lao ain't honoring these fucking rules, and you standing there watching this shit. Now,
Loud.
sound
So loud.
like somebody give me
But
my
he took his
Chinese.
soul, man.
Yeah.
Took in your
Do y'all play the Mortal Kombat game?
It's been such a long
I
time
do.
now.
Story mode. So they kept saying like the Raiden in the game is different from the Raiden that they portrayed on the
Hell yeah.
Like that's not his character. That's not his how he is. You know?
That Raiden is vicious.
Yeah,
Like,
they went to the like Raiden, and Hill was kind of like trying to mirror the first Mortal Kombat movie. That's what was confusing. What I'm saying, like they was taking. When my dissatisfaction with it was the first time was kind of confusing. But when I talked to you and I kind of went back and looked at it again, and I played it. I'm so fucking high. Watched. I played the actual story.
Denver weed.
Yeah,
That's
I was like, what is he smoking? A 24 to 29 or
We at
19?
the 17 now, but
Oh,
with with the game, they are jumping all over the place and fighting random battles and shit, 2-on-2s and shit like that.
Did it move?
Yeah, the Ghost of Allen Iverson
okay.
came in this motherfucker.
He ain't playing. The Ghost of the Billy Goat is back. But yeah, and Raiden is total. Yeah, he's savage.
Making him a forefather and all this shit. And I get it.
He wouldn't have allowed that shit. He wouldn't have just.
You
put
see
no
what I'm
portal
saying?
on. He like, oh, you gonna come here?
Right. It's time.
Yeah, and he would have did most of the damage his fucking self.
They didn't like Sonya for some reason.
Maybe.
I like Sonya.
I like all the characters.
I like Sonya. I really
Yeah,
like
motherfuckers
Kano.
coming. I'm like, Sonya did what she
Shang
did.
Tsung and Raiden is the only ones that I didn't like, but from Jax to even Cole, like I understand where you're trying to go with it because you can't always you sort of kind of like a player's perspective. So if they said create a player and they sent your ass to the Mortal Kombat tournament,
I feel that.
this is who Cole Young is.
That's
It's
a
like-
badass character.
Yes.
They gonna
With a
give
nice
you
stick and a
65
knife.
What
rate.
happens-
Get him out of here.
Right.
Back
Start
in the day,
over.
When we used to play video games, right? They give you a weak ass character and they say go beat Mike Tyson. They don't give you Holyfield and say go beat Mike Tyson. They give you a weak character. You go create your character, you go run the collar. That's what they
I think
Nowadays,
you're
y'all
giving
about.
them too much credit for a Mortal Kombat movie.
do. Wow.
I feel what you're saying would be cold. Like if they
But
built
why
it up
this
that
can't
way.
be what it is?
It can be, but
And
I think for what Mortal Kombat is, I don't
I'm
think they do that.
hoping because I want to see new things. Like I said last episode, I want to see. We didn't introduce the show. We didn't do anything.
We just came right
We
in.
just stop fucking talking. But I want a Tekken movie. I want a new Street Fighter movie. Like
Metal Gear Solid still in the works.
Right, Uncharted is coming out. Like, give me different shit. Like, I don't want to keep seeing all of these old boring ass, white ass movies or whatever. Like with these corny ass storylines and shit like that. Or
Do you want it to be like the game?
or the depressing what?
What if they made Uncharted and it was kind of different from the game?
I want it to. It depends on what you're doing. If you go try to have your own media or own universe for your movies, and you just gonna pull shit from the game, like because of course it's things that's happening in the game that the person who made the game wish they would have did different. So you always talking to the directors and shit, like The Walking Dead. The dude who made that shit, he wanted to do certain things differently with certain characters. So don't kill Carol. Let's revamp her
Okay,
character.
I don't know what that means. So bleep me out.
No, in
because
the comic.
on the
In
comic.
the comic book,
Carol
Carol
died.
was dead already.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like Daryl ain't even.
Daryl not even in the comic books. Carol been dead, and like, so you do different shit. So it's like, I don't want to,
I
already
feel
got
that.
it like this. So we already know the story of Uncharted from game 1 to 4. Don't just put that shit on screen and give me that. Like, so if you want to tweak it a little
The
bit.
game was cold, but you want. So you saying go? You don't want them to steer too far. I don't want them to steer too far off of the game concept.
But tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like with Marvel, like tweak it a little bit. Like when they did the Spider-Man, the first one, and that shit was organically coming out his fucking arms. That was cool. It did take away from Spider-Man because part of it was when he ran out of web at the wrong time and he couldn't catch the bad guy. It was funny. Or it fucked him up a little bit. So I like that part. So don't always, you should do different shit.
Well, see, now that's why I kind of disagree with you, but I'm more like you with do something different. If we know comic book, first one, we know Spider-Man was created from something. Don't make him a machine man with this puny ass outfit, which he is. But like you say, this is in you. Don't make Wolverine have a glove on with the fucking damn titanium. You see what I'm saying? They have to be what they are. But I like how you said in Walking Dead, I didn't know that. Like, you can do something different with the storyline, but make the characters be who they are. Even with young Luke Cage, like you said, he's going to turn into Luke Cage.
So did you like that when they did that with X-Men Origins? When Wolverine, his shit was bone, and then it got turned into Adam.
That's real, though.
Yeah.
That's how it really happened.
That's how it happened, yeah.
I never knew he had bones.
Yeah, it was-
coming out of
Yeah,
his
it was
shit.
really that fucking thing.
Yeah, and the titanium made him
I
out of
thought his mutant ability was he healed fast, and they just put that shit in him. I didn't know he had bones actually coming out first. And
Yeah.
then, so I feel
We
like they
can.
did something differently with that, to me. So I'm okay with them trying different shit.
Street Fighter movie out of all of them you name, you can't fuck that up. Like, with all the characters, like, with everything being so, that's what I'm saying now.
Oh, you said they remake it.
Yeah, with how we all fast. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you said Simpsons, the Sons, the fucking Family Guy and all them, fucking Jay-Z, father to all these rappers. Marvel is the father. Like, we are all hooked on origins now. So it's like, show me E Honda, 20 minutes becoming Blanca, like, with Mortal Kombat is hard because of the casual fan. You know about 4 characters. Everybody know every Street Fighter character from 1 and 2. Now, if they did some...
You think your son knows that?
Well, see, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the people who going to the movie to pay for it. We gonna take our kids. Anybody in this demographic that's gonna go 30 and up.
I can name every Street Fighter.
From Street Fighter 1 and 2, not the rest.
I don't know.
You know fucking Zangief, M. Bison, Daeo Singh, Blanca, Ken Ryu, Guile, E. Honda.
Who the fuck is E. Honda?
The fat man with the damn hands. Don't play me, damn.
That's E. Honda.
That's E. Honda. Fucking Dazzum is stretch arm man.
Chun-Li.
Sagat is fucking Taiwan. Yeah. And I said Balrog, the fucking boxer. And my favorite player.
DJ.
Who the fuck is DJ?
No, it's Balrog.
Balrog.
His name was DJ.
That's the
See,
new
you got the
shit,
other
yeah.
version. You got the other version of Power
DJ
Rangers.
boxer.
Nah, it's
Now, so
Balrog.
you playing Tekken.
Right, that's
My favorite character, who I leave out?
Vega.
Vega with the claw, baby. That's my nigga. Yee!
Access
I
denied.
thought he was a bitch.
I
hated playing
I climb that gate and give a slapping the shit out of him till he knock my fucking claw off.
Yeah, I didn't. So we're gonna get off.
Street Fighter.
So Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. Which one is better?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, because they just fucked Street Fighter up.
Wow.
But I think
I'm
Street
going
Fighter. Tekken got a movie?
You talking about?
No,
you talking
game.
about
It's the game.
Oh, well, let me take that back. Wait. The better Street Fighter is better because you could walk in and win on Street Fighter. You getting your ass with the Mortal Kombat and Tekken
Soul
is.
Calibur too. Throw that in there.
No, they don't rank. It's them 3 and then it's them.
Yeah, I would say Samurai Showdown. You ever played that?
I've never. So what is that? Is that a popular game?
It's older. It's older.
Yeah, I like Time. What was that shit
I
called?
think the 4 heavies is Soul Calibur, Tekken.
I know you're
Street
not
Fighter.
ranking them right now. Or you just naming them.
Soul Calibur is probably the best fighting game I've ever played.
There's no way you can
Soul
say that
Calibur.
we're playing Mortal Kombat.
I have. Soul Calibur is better
I've
than
never
Mortal
played
Kombat.
Soul Calibur.
Tekken is better than Mortal Kombat. I would give
Dragon Ball Z game is better than
I would
that
give
shit.
I would give Street Fighter last, and then Mortal Kombat, then
Whoa.
Tekken, then Soul Calibur. But since we're talking about us not staying with the media, we didn't get your Snowfall review. How do you feel about the ending of Snowfall? Because I think Snowfall should not stick to the story of the Freeway Rick Ross guy, and they should do their Marvel shit and create their own.
I
did.
already went off of that.
Me
shit,
too.
kinda.
Me too.
But some people feel like that they're still sticking with it because Franklin will eventually end up in jail.
Well, if you watch the damn movie, then they had a movie about Rick Ross. Wasn't somebody sitting around it already?
No, I don't. That don't come to mind.
Nah.
If it is,
well, you know the
hell
story.
No,
documentary
you
or
thinking?
some
You
shit.
ain't thinking of
Frank Lucas? Nah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nah,
no.
it's in a doc or something. So like when I'm looking, I'm like, nah, I don't get that. So maybe I'm off for something. But I don't get that from Franklin.
How do you feel about the ending?
The very, very last scene, I hated it because if they don't open season 5, correct, with them having some kind of dialogue where he don't do it, then I'm like, this shit like just killed everything. Because like as I was going back and forth with Daeo, like you did all this shit like at the fucking underbridge, underpath and all that. A choice was made. Now I'm on my gangster alone shit. We back on pod, like we did what we had to do. Let's get back to this money and all that shit. To go and man, I'm gonna be gone for a couple of months or whatever. Deal with Javi. Not Javi. Is it Javi? It is Javi. What's the wrestler name? Javi, right?
Nah,
no.
Is the
deal with
Colombian motherfucker.
the
Gustavo.
wrestler Gustavo, and then you magically down there like that shit lame to me. But since I'm going backwards, I love the male scene because motherfuckers like, well, what did the Kane thing? I'm like, he's showing y'all like, okay, I'm dropping the act of this sentimental cripple motherfucker. I'm on my gangster shit now. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Going backwards.
How do you feel about him making his auntie and them trying to get them to stay? How do you feel about them leaving and them staying?
What I want, I love the raw emotion. What they better not fucking do, and Roger's gonna feel me, is turn Franklin into the disaster of Ghost in Powers episode 6. When everything we knew him to be, he just stopped being it. Franklin is cunning and fucking smart, and he think about everything he do. You owe Louis, you owe Jerome. They don't want to do this shit no more. Eventually, as I told Daeo, you get them what they want. They get into some bullshit, you get into some bullshit. Family first, they gonna come regardless. Let them feel like they making their own lane. Leon, you could do what you doing, but you can't.
I rewatched it. Leon got treated by Franklin about the situation with Manboy, and then he stopped being his homie over that. So how is y'all? I don't see how Leon is such a soldier. Like Leon to me is kind of like a sucker. He's a sellout. He's not a good friend. He's not down. He's not really. He was at first. They portrayed him to be his right hand man. But as soon as, and we want to probably, I want to talk about the Joe Budden thing too. But as soon as we have to show, for lack of a better word, dominance or whose role is who in this situation, you show your true colors, and now you're not my man's no more. Now you don't want to fuck with me no more. Because now I got to let you know that, hey, we ain't both running this. I'm running this. And what I say go, and you can't fuck up. Because I get rid of you and still fuck with him because you wrong in this situation. And once Franklin told Leon that, Leon separated. So when I went back and rewatched him, I'm like, it wasn't nothing else after that. Wasn't no beef between him and Franklin. Franklin didn't do no snake shit. He got shot, finally came out the house, and now Leon don't want to fuck with him. And then you kill the little girl, and then you need my help. I saved you, and then you still don't want to fuck with me. Like,
I'm gonna go back and watch it because how interpreted it was like Franklin was out for a minute, so he was down. So Leon felt like he had to get out and get it on his own, and now he didn't want to go back and work up under a nigga because he felt like he been the man right now. So I don't want to go from being the man back to being your underboss. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to get it on my own. That's what I interpreted from.
I could get that.
I make it even deeper before we get here. Like when Franklin killed Kevin, we was all friends, and it's like I'm riding with you because you my homie and shit, and I understood you have to do what you have to do. But it's like I don't have to forget that you did that, and it's like with all the shit that we done been through.
Still there? Okay.
Yeah, like they'll never reveal it. It's just something that they could put in there for me for a powerful scene. Like he could spaz out on his ass because like right. From what we know, he gonna ride with it, but they gotta have that turning point where it's like either he finna be all the way against him or be all the way with him. But you gotta bring how you feel about that up to kind of take Franklin level down. Like, nigga, I've been with you through our ups and downs, so it's like cut me some slack. But after killing a little girl and then want some atonement from the mother, who I think he really was gonna be like G-Pass. And then Jerome kill his ass, who got every right. It's like so much going on. Like I don't want to do this shit no more. But the only thing that make it real, even though it's harsh as Franklin was, is like in all honesty, what you just said, Devin. Like I saved you, and you can't get out now. You in this shit, ain't no stopping. But you took until we know if damn, well I can't think of dude's name from what's the crazy one name? No, the black dude. Scully. Until we know if he dead or not.
He did.
Then we don't know that. We didn't see him die.
I hope he's dead from that weak ass scene. Like all that was
No, that was real though.
That was all bad.
That was real though.
You come into the house by yourself?
I'm talking about I thought you meant the hospital
I'm talking
scene.
about the whole episode was bad.
No, that was
I
bad.
didn't like the episode at all. I think it was a bad season finale is what I'm saying.
But no, see what? Because the season finale truly could have been episode 9. But you tied up the loose ends.
It wasn't.
Him coming to that house by himself is unrealistic. Like, I'm looking for you. If we come into your house, everybody outside this motherfucker. He should have. Oh, Franklin. I'm coming in this bitch. I'm killing whoever in this motherfucker.
Franklin.
Right. Fuck out of here. But
He a gang chief. Why is he by himself?
I said it's just no way he would have rolled.
And then they done killed your daughter, your girl, your brother-in-law, everybody. You got to.
You don't really give a fuck about your brother-in-law.
But even still, they all go and wipe the whole everything out. And you got the gun pointed on. You just gonna sit there and listen to a speech and bleed it out.
He could look at it like.
And you think, I don't know if he dead, so he just passed out.
No, it's like.
He rather be with them?
No, or like I say, he healed, run away, and come back season 6. You forgot about this motherfucker. But with that, the hospital scene, why it was real, because it's Leon the other way. Where it's like, yeah, we expect him to be like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. But he can be like, damn, Joe, like, look where we at. Like, I ain't had no beef with you, Louis, or whatever. Like, I really want to kill Franklin, and you got, I know this is going to hurt. But it's like, he could have had that retrospect moment, like, damn, like, look where we all at in this stupid ass shit. The only thing that I'm being nitpicky about from when you say Leon, Franklin, Scully, and Manboy, we are forgetting, which made me mad that they forgot. I don't give a fuck about that little girl down the night. That Scully knows that Manboy and them wanted him dead. How did we forget about that fucking part and it just become fucking Franklin problem, even though you was part of the setup?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
But this been your sister, like that was a funny story. How's you enemies with my brother and my man? Like y'all trying to kill each other. But she was by far one of my favorite characters of the whole season. I kind of didn't want her to die as much as she deserved to die. But Jerome showed us. Jerome stole that episode. No, bitch, ain't no living. I'm going to talk you out of not killing my girl in the Devin's world. Scully dead. And now I want to get my own dope. The end.
So what do you see? What do you see for? I didn't like it. I think it was a bad episode. I think it was the first shot fired and Snowfall showing they decline and
you crazy as hell.
Going down. I mean, it happens, and everything can't be good. Some people get. I think to me, The Walking Dead got a good solid 8 seasons. Season 9 was a little, it was still kind of good if you really go back and watch it and look at it. It's good.
I'm on season 9, so don't say nothing.
Yeah, but after that, I can say a little fell off. Like Power fell off after like 4 or 5,
Man.
whatever you want to put it at. Like, and this could be the fall off, or it could be going good. Like I am eager to see what they're gonna do with Wanda's character and how she's gonna fit into. If she's working with them, how those 2 girls gonna fit into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're gonna pick up the slack from Jerome and them. Who knows? So I'm eager to, if they do it, if they go good with it, and I just want shit to have more episodes. 10 episodes, I think it's way too short. If they got like 13 episodes for the next season, I'd be cool. But
no, they haven't. You with them, Atlanta. I think Rogers they'll watch Maya. How many episodes Maya's get?
10.
That's
It's
the
just 'cause
FX standard.
They don't put no
it's over
spaces in
already.
it.
Yeah.
It's the season finale.
FX, you get
Oh, I
10.
watch it.
When I used to watch The Bridge, 10 episodes.
Shit good.
That's the FX standard. We're giving you 10 good episodes. See you next year.
Damn.
It's like
Sons
that.
used to get 13.
Oh, I
Right,
ain't
yeah,
gonna-
Sons should get more than
They
10.
start trimming. 10, 10, 10.
Oh, that's trash.
And it's just they don't put that gap. Like Walking Dead to give you fucking 6 and then
The
go
winter
away.
finale.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Anything else with Snowfall? Or-
No, Snowfall is promising. As I said, I thought the father scene at the end was like, it just felt off. Like,
Does he need to die? Do you think he's gonna die?
once you didn't kill him, he dies if he ever come back. But I'm not going to kill him because I gave him the G pass.
So who
What if it's the
dies?
mama? What if the mama walked away? She like, all right, I laid him out for
What
you.
was it
So
all
she can get
for
back-
though?
So she can get back to the business with her son. She
Who
pick her
died?
son over.
Now that'll make me interested. Like, bitch, you could have just let him shoot him. What we doing all this for? Why did you do this? Like, did he go over there and be a fucking fucking faggot that couldn't please you in Cuba?
Maybe she didn't want Franklin to have on his conscience.
Right, baby. That could be it.
But then, how does she explain it to Franklin?
Like, maybe if it's coming from her, he can understand it better.
Okay,
You know
I'll
what I'm
let
saying?
you.
It's the mama always gonna. You always gonna ride
Okay,
with the
so
mama.
now if you say that, both of y'all say that, it better not make it connect to him and Reed. Cause now I'm like, Joe,
No, Reed can't go and kill him on his own intent and just
come back.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do it. Cool. Everybody said that your boy, who you can't stop mentioning on this fucking podcast, said it. What if it was the mama who set him
Who
up?
said that?
Joseph.
Oh, Joe Budden?
I try not to say his name. He don't want to show fucking plastic bottle, but every fucking show, the man who signed me after the Simpsons, Joseph Budden. But you don't talk about this
I
bitch
can't
ass
bring him
nigga.
up on the Wayne. You bring
Right.
him up in negative
Man,
way.
my favorite this and my favorite that. Free promo ass devil.
Listen, man.
Is that a segue?
It is, because you said there was a gap in the other, and I was going to say, has Russell Westbrook put enough of a gap between him and Allen Iverson to finally say his career is better than Allen Iverson? I said we were going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it.
Wow.
Who would you take? Once again, Russell Westbrook, he could not score a point, get another rebound or assist, and he still would average a triple-double if he been every in the rest of the games. Like 7 games left. If he did that, he still average a triple-double. I'm not going to sit up here and act like his team is not below 500 and he still has a problem with being able to shoot. These things they're still there. He's not the best shooter. But in terms of a player and in terms of career, I still feel like Russell Westbrook is better than Allen Iverson. I think he has a better career than Allen Iverson.
Who you going to first?
Can't go to me 'cause
We already know
Okay.
he's biased. He's gonna say
Okay,
Allen Iverson.
I could streamline this with saying the numbers show out that you can't argue averaging the triple double versus nobody but probably the ghost legends of the game. But you,
It's an error.
20
I
rebounds.
was like, you didn't want to talk. I was ready to
All right,
talk.
I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
But you better not forget, this is an asterisk ass league to me. There are no fucking centers in the NBA of note, but maybe 3. And Russell
If
was
he
no.
get 20 rebounds against a team with a
You won't get 20 rebounds in the era with Iverson and them. That's all I'm saying. There are no big men.
Jason Kidd
Everybody,
used to do it.
You name it.
How many bloke one?
Was
That's
fucking
it.
Jason Kidd averaging fucking 10 rebounds a
Hell
game? No, right. It was cute when he did it, like your vacation.
Right.
Access denied.
When you had Nash,
Yeah.
assists. It
Cute.
wasn't right. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
You're not going in under the rim with Shaq, your favorite player, and snagging rebounds with Shaq playing 40 minutes a fucking game.
You're not gonna keep coming in.
You're not going to keep coming in now. Because I didn't even go to the offense. The assist, I give you and I love Russell
made an
Westbrook.
adjustment in this game.
Don't make me love Iverson more than I do. Because remember, when you was Russell Westbrook with Kevin Durant, you wasn't this. You became this gimmick with OKC. Yeah, when you knew that team was never winning, you like, I'm finna try to average a triple-double. And it became you. I ain't mad at you.
He just had to. So,
No.
So the same way, for y'all always want to talk about Allen Iverson, who, I mean, I'm going to do a whole show of breaking down.
Oh, my God.
Because I
Put points better now.
When he came into the league, wasn't he playing with Jerry Stackhouse and Derek Coleman? A young phenom Allen Iverson was coming here playing with these two studs. And they didn't do anything.
Don't say Derek Coleman. Coleman was on the way out. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, man, he was still there.
And Stackhouse, he was alright.
He was there. Stackhouse was he was an up-and-coming all-star.
And
Two young phenoms. He played with them. I'm just saying.
Stackhouse was older.
Listen, man, we have to really take a good look at Allen Iverson's career. I'm not saying it's not great, and I'm not saying he's not great. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is we give him so many passes because of that one season, because we love him so much. We isolate Allen Iverson's career to 2001, and that's it. Nothing he did beyond that matters. That man took that weak-ass team up against them. He got one on the Lakers, and he will forever be Allen Iverson. Fine, cool. There's other people out there that's just better than him and is having better careers and doing.
No, Westbrook. Remember, I gave you a disclaimer. But even Daeo, who's gonna defend Allen Iverson to his death, you can't argue a man averaging a triple-double. It's hard.
That's my point I was making. So he started averaging a triple-double when he had no help. When Allen Iverson had no help, he didn't average no fucking triple-double. His assists didn't skyrocket.
Who was his help? Wait, who was his
He
help?
gonna pass the ball to?
He didn't average 30 and 10.
Who
was Westbrook passing the ball?
Steven Adams.
So we talking about that guy.
I'm fucking with you.
Was down there.
Wait. He had Oladipo, and I don't give a fuck what you think Oladipo was.
Oladipo was cold.
Oladipo was good. Don't make him
He was
cold.
passing that ball to Mutombo, who was defended by who?
Shaquille.
Right, a bunch of centers and people. He couldn't even score.
It's fine. He got a little jump hook.
Access denied.
No, 10 foot.
I
baby.
waved my finger for the people who couldn't see.
Go ahead though.
Russell Westbrook is better. Russell Westbrook also needs to win a championship for his career to not go down as could possibly be one of the
Carmelo Anthony Jr.
Him and Chris Paul could be neck and neck of the two greatest players to ever play with the best talent and never win a championship.
I agree.
Because Westbrook had a team with KD and Harden. Then he had a fucking team with Oladipo, Melo, and Steven Adams was still there. He had a team
with Harden.
Right, and with Harden. Now he had even him and Bradley Beal was a decent team.
No, they should not be in a play-in. They shouldn't. They should be a 5-6.
Yeah, like so it's. Although he's my favorite player right now, he still needs to. He needs to win a championship. He does.
To solidify his
within the
legacy.
next 5 years to solidify something.
This way you and Daeo gonna find common ground because as much as you think he a fanboy, he knows that a championship makes y'all not be able to talk to him. But dire circumstances, while I reverse what you saying, looking at the people Westbrook played with, and then looking at who we play with, it's hard for me to say.
Keith Van Horn, Chris Webber.
You had better stop what you doing and calm down, and don't you try to put that Denver him.
Denver?
No, I'm gonna do this with you like I do with this Victor. Who is Harden?
He went to the Pistons.
Who is Harden and Durant? That's all I want to know with Iverson.
Yeah.
Who are those two players that he played with?
Melo and Kenyon Martin.
Okay,
There you go.
Did you say Kenya Martin? I'm done. This show is over.
Kenya Martin was a number one pick.
Access denied.
fucking-
Number one pick.
I wanted that B plus. You fucking faggot. You know the fucking Kenya Martin. Faggot, Kenya Martin. Junior faggot. You Devin Junior faggot. When he
Oh my God, that's when I knew I was old when I saw his son.
his son, yeah.
What's next, man? What are we gonna
Kenya
do?
Martin is Big Ben.
Dayo, you don't gotta speak on it, right?
I'm not talking about it.
That's good.
But let me say this. I will say if I had a favorite player, and outside of Zion, I've always said to be Westbrook. I just can't understand why he dresses
On the
way
real.
he does. Zion.
Zion?
I told you I like Zion. I've said them a couple episodes.
I think you would like John Moran if you laid your
I
eyes.
definitely would. I just can't watch him.
Allen Iverson for this
I
team?
can't watch that team. I can't watch
I feel
Memphis.
you.
But you watch Philly. You a fucking walking hypocrite, man.
He looked bad.
You sit there and watch Aaron McKee
Aaron.
and Aaron Smith.
Everything about
like
that-
every black
Yeah.
father in the black
No,
house.
they gonna join the LeBron league. No, you watch what you say. That's what you want to see. You want to see LeBron start a league. Say Aaron McKee's up. Come on, Wade, get up the court. Bring Zaya. What's the damn boy girl name?
Which one? Wait, it's not working.
They say you done bleed too much. You faggot Zaya Wade.
Zion Wade.
I don't know his name. What is his name?
Zion Wade.
Zaya.
He said it.
What's his name?
Oh man, you talking about the son?
The Sun Girl. The Searle.
This is definitely censored. Oh, that might have to be edited out.
Should I? I think I should first have it. Cut that one out.
Oh man,
See
serious.
Chris's album, anybody heard it?
Heard the
Yes.
whole album.
Yes.
Loved
Favorite
it.
track?
Evictions for me.
Mm.
I can't stop playing it.
I'm gonna go with number one Grizzly Talk. I mean Jesus Christ.
That's the intro.
That's the intro.
Devin.
Yes.
The intro. I wanted 20 songs of that.
Jesus.
Joe, that Grizzly is so cold. A lot of people from Detroit don't fuck with him. I just don't see. Like Detroit, they kind of like they got this shit a little bit, Joe. Like if the Chicago rappers don't stop picking each other off and keeping that consistency, I'm like, motherfuckers like Sada for some reason. Big Sean always gonna be there. Royce, one of the top 10 rappers right now. You know how we feel about Eminem. Detroit and they young wave.
Well, you can't rename them old ass niggas.
No. Cause you know what I'm saying. If
So you gotta say like, you talking about like 42 dubs.
no, it's easy to say the young. I'm saying when I start at that, I'm gonna look at the whole city. Cause we always gonna have fucking Kanye. He don't want to put out fucking music. We not saying Common. He don't put out music. So we instantly. Dirk is the veteran of our city right now.
Tiffany Haddish, that bald head you want.
Oh my God, that's fucking.
That's a damn fool right there, and she looks like a fool. And
She look like Mayweather.
But
She look worse than Mayweather.
But yeah, Grizzly Talk is my favorite. Of course, the song with Vaughn. It's
Yes.
that's I like that song.
The song with Dirk, I ain't really like it.
It's just don't sing. Like,
I
what
ain't
did
like
you
the
do
one
it?
with Dirk.
It was decent.
I like the song with him and G.
I like
Herbo.
High Speed.
Yes, High Speed was cool.
Quit Trapping was good. I
Yes.
like the song with him and Big Sean actually.
Oh yeah, you know I love it. You
It's all
you know
right.
what Big Sean can. I think this Grizzly best album, if I'm being honest.
I agree.
And
One
then
of the
let's
best.
talk more action. And the first that bar when he said y'all want to be real until it get real, man. You can't handle it. Sit down, little man, or some shit like that. That shit was cold.
Evictions was raw because I love my tough rappers taking that moment aside to spit the real life shit. Motherfuckers say, I come from the projects, it was either conviction or evictions, blah, blah, blah. I'm renting my mansion out now. Like, tell you what he doing now as opposed, when that motherfucker say, yeah, my mama lawyer was better than getting a Grammy, that shit hit me in the chest. I felt that shit. And then he kept it real. Like, when me and Daeo talk about our parents and shit, like, he was like, we get into it every day, but she get a G-Pass. That's my mama. Like, he cold, Joe. And I think that this was his best album by far.
I knew it.
I want more. Like I I love when he get on features. I love the bond that he got with Chicago.
Yeah,
So I love that if a Chicago rapper coming out that rides under your set, he's gonna be on the fucking album.
Yeah.
So, like I keep saying, I think it's Dirt, Grizzly, Moneybagg, Lil Baby, who at the top of that. So whose album was better to you, Moneybagg or T Grizzly?
T Grizzly. I like Moneybagg album a lot, but I could just let Grizzly shit flow. Like I say, him and the Dirt song ain't bad. I called Daeo. I was like, man, I wish he'd put Dirk on the intro or the song that came after him and Dirk. Like, I want to hear that blooder shit. Like, I don't want to hear fucking them singing and shit. I'm just so tired of auto-tune. And we know I'm a Dirk fanboy right under Daeo's, but it's like I just be tired of that auto-tune shit. Not even so much to sing, I just get tired of it. But like, it's a consistent album that goes straight through. Like you say, him quit trapping. Like, I ain't see that coming. At the back of the damn album, I'm like, this should have kind of been higher up. And then like Baby Grizzly is his brother or something. Yeah, I like Baby Grizzly outro.
Yeah.
That outro was slick than a motherfucker. I don't know if I like the beat he rapped on the first time he brought him out, but I liked him. And then I actually like
That Back is a cold song.
Is that with the other two young dudes?
Gave That Back is with him and Baby Grizzly.
Yeah, I ain't like the beat. The song with the other two young Detroit dudes, I fuck with that.
That with All-Star Lee or something?
Yeah, All-Star Lee. I like dude. I'ma check him out. All in all, it was a slick album, Joe. I like it.
I like T Grizzly, man.
That's
I
my
feel like him and Moneybagg, I feel like they don't miss. I don't feel like they
You know what you gonna get with them.
Yeah.
What do you think, Moneybagg or T Grizzly?
I don't want to seem. I got Moneybagg Yo shit. I only listen to about 4 T Grizzlies fresh on my mind right now. I'm more of a fan of T Grizzly, I would say. So I would say T Grizzly. And Jessica's like, yeah, I say T Grizzly.
And before you segue, since we said no rap, the thing that upset me most about you motherfuckers last week was saying, I think Nas and Jay-Z are out of touch. When I say I was finna call for you.
I think T Grizzly had a better album than Moneybagg Yo. And I would love to hear. Have those ever made a song together?
T Grizzly and
Because
Nas.
of man, I talking about Moneybagg.
Yeah.
Why would T Grizzly and Nas make a song?
They got one.
Why would he not?
With Nas?
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah. Him and Moneybagg they got Don't Even Trip.
I never heard.
Yeah.
It to me, man.
Alright.
But what are you gonna say about this weak ass motherfucking DJ Khaled album?
I can't stand it.
You won. Because I was just going to stick to that. I forgot y'all talking about that, but I'll make this quick because I know we running out of time. I'm fed up with DJ album copy and pasting beats and just slapping on his album.
Man.
Yo boy, yo fucking boy,
Access denied.
the white boy, if he want to be Usher, just say that. This man is ripping off. No, not him. On the Meg, what's that? Post Malone. If you want to be Usher, just say that. Because if you gonna come in and get your ass, why are you on this song? Meg, you were spot on. Her verse, epic.
Meg and her.
Meg. See, as much as no, I like her verses. I didn't like the song she was on. I like.
But Meg.
Meg killed. I told y'all, I think Good News was one of the top 5 albums of last year. If you listen to what the fuck she was like, that was a very good album. And she's talking her shit. I don't like Lil Baby, as you know. He did his shit. I like everybody's verse on the Post Malone, so that's the
Even
best
the
song.
Baby?
Yeah, I like everybody. If you listen to what he's saying, like he was. I ain't saying this shit. He know he own. He talking this shit.
Now I'm on the paparazzi. I tell him how to take the picture.
Yeah, like he still slick. That's all. I was just like, baby, shit was cold. After what? Remember, and I did this at your house. It took me to see the video of him and Lil Durk where I could hear the words clip, and Lil Baby fucking snapped on that song. Take the auto tune away. I will not until he grow up. and fucking stop being Mike and Jamal with plain burgers and chicken and playing with auto-tune, this little toy. I'm not anointing him. Because I was just like, who on top right now? Every time you say, I be like, I can't put the baby up there, a little baby up there
How
because I
can
can't
you
hear
grow
him.
up when his idol Lil Wayne looks like a fucking fool, dresses like a fucking
No, Devin, what you doing right now is obfuscating why I really started this. I took the time to bring the lyrics up of fucking Sorry Not Sorry, and I'll breeze through them for the fucking...
Come on.
Thank you.
We're cocky. Come on.
Nas, verse 1. For the people who fucking said this verse 2. Hear ye, only king stand near me. Silicon Valley money. Do you know what Silicon Valley is?
Tech money.
That's tech.
I know,
Okay,
I
thank
know.
you. Thank you. I'm going to walk. Mixed with Henny. Meaning, I have a stake in Henny. Okay.
Them weak ass commercials.
That's offending.
Never settle.
Come on, I like you. Half a century almost sliced the green like a lawnmower. Meaning, I've been doing this. Till we all on, never fall off, hear a boss talk. You don't hear me, that's your loss. I'm basically giving you the game. And if you don't want it, fuck you. Okay. Let's go. Winning in life. Fuck a coin toss. Talking my shit. I'm Coinbase, basically cryptocurrency Scarface. Nas is going to make $200 million as being one of the first rappers to invest in cryptocurrency. Come on, man. I'm tired of it. Join us. There's got to be more of us. I'm uplifting. Even though I told you if it's your loss, once again, I got to bleed her. I'm going to come back and say, all right, I might have snapped on y'all too hard. Come join us. I'm from the ghetto. What location? 2 seconds on the devil. I live heavenly in Cabo with a Mexican sombrero. That's a funny line, Devin. I had that on at your crib, Joe.
Hit the blunt. Fuck it.
Hey, we pushing the limits on straight game. Look, if I ever hit the blunt, that's the Rockefeller chain, Joe. Y'all put me on this motherfucker. I want the Kanye moment. I'ma hit that motherfucker, Joe. Drink heavily, health is wealth. Always tell Devin, you get it. Have guns out, ready to do. Health is wealth. He echoed that shit. Come on, man. Miss me with the hate. Help so many people get cake. I'm talking to you niggas that I put on. It's love though. Whips and cream for the crew. No other weed. I think faster the time I spit this. I started some other business. He said, by the time I'm done spitting this verse, I done already started another business. That's Nas. I'm not going dangerous missions. I cook crack in the kitchen. Blah, blah, blah. Jay-Z.
Weak sauce.
Sorry, that's another beat. 1. Come on. Haters still ain't recover from another beat. That's a double beat. 2. Nah, that's a triple beat. I thought it was 2, but he brought it's wordplay, Joe. Can't forget about the other beat. That's Beyonce. Beyonce. Fuck, I'm getting thick. Come on, man, Joe. It's the white gloves for me. Haters know not to touch me. I'm with the fuckery. Fuck with me humbly, not respectfully. I'm a project baby. Fuck y'all expect from me. If you can't feel that, I do. I'm from the project. Fuck out of here, Joe. Technically, mercy is disrespect for me. You killed Christ. You created religion. Unexpectedly, he talking about America, Joe.
Mercy is disrespect to me?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on, Joe. You killed Christ. He said you created religion. Unexpectedly. That's so fucking deep, Joe. Circular ice on Japanese whiskey on my mezzanine. Overlooking the city of angels, the angel investor in things. I invested, you know how I feel, Dumbo. Come on, man. He's not doing that no more. No bad investments, man. Unprecedented run. Everybody's getting bands. We just dance to a different drum. Wait, did I say drum? Yeah, drum. That's a UPPP nigga. You got it. But we doing something else. You get banned. But we doing something else. Come on. Flick that shit, Joe. I like who I become. intermittent fasting, but these meals, I'm not missing none. Play on words, which is it? Food or money? Food or money? Now say that shit again about these two fucking living legends. This has been Lyric Breakdown with your boy White Sox. Grant them access. They ain't denied. They in there.
Access granted.
I
Dog, this
apologize.
shit.
I ain't hear that shit. Like, I don't hear it that way.
Yeah.
Why you gotta go read? Did you hear it that way?
Not that way.
Right.
Come on,
You wanna give a shot at breakdown, Wayne? We can't work.
No, here we go.
Maybe
No, I'm not following that shit. No.
Go ahead.
Nah, I got nothing.
Cock it for Wayne.
He said it's low.
Access denied.
No, it's over.
My
No,
boy.
I know better. I know better. I'm not gonna win that argument.
But no, man, like that.
Pull up
Y'all
that shit
not the
off,
owners.
Off the fucking album, the DJ Khaled album. We compare verses.
So was it good? Did you like it, or did you think it was bad?
The album, I don't like the album. I mean, it's DJ Khaled. He gonna have one. This one, I get it. As I said, when I look at the Lil Durk and Lil Baby song now, you look at the video, you got three. No, it was unnecessary. No, I wasn't feeling that
So you're not
song.
looking forward to the Migos album?
No, it's kind of like they are the new, okay, like, if y'all, like, they getting older. So it's kind of like, now we seeing a public life play out. It's like, they in betweens, like you with us, but you still young. So they in this purgatory for me where it's like, if you come back, like,
You don't know what to do. You don't know if
yeah, what you finna talk about?
You want to be ratchet and young?
Yeah, like,
Be grown man.
and you not capable
Grown man.
lyrically, so
grown
do you
man
gotta
shit.
say, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I won Bryson Tiller. I guess he couldn't get Chris Brown. I guess he couldn't get fucking that Lil Wayne song, which we will not talk about. That's not even the intro to me. The Durk and Lil Baby song is the
I
intro.
will say, when I saw the video, it did make me like the song more.
That's what the Durk and Lil Baby. You talking about that or the Lil
I'm talking about the
Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
And
So
Jeremiah.
when I seen Lil
I'ma go
Wayne,
look at the
Jeremiah,
video.
I seen the video. I'm like, all right, I like it more. I can't listen to it in my ears and like it, but seeing Wayne perform, I'm like, all right.
It's the beat, and that's what the whole process with
how
Khaled.
long Jeremiah goes.
Yes.
It's like,
But no, Jeremiah is
even though he killed it,
He
was
did.
good, but
The
like,
beat. Is it the beat? We hate
It's
the
as
song.
soon as it come in with Jeremiah and the beat and all that, I don't.
It just sounded sloppy and rushed. And as I said, I was harping on Bryce Tiller. I like Bryce Tiller. He cool, but it's like you throwing. And I like the second Bryce Tiller song, Body in Motion. Yeah, I like that song. But by far, I did it. Meg, verse, Cole. I like the Cardi B song. It's one of her songs that you expect.
I don't like that flow from her.
I don't, and I heard you
And it
say
seemed
that.
like it was like rushed. I've heard her do more. And from what she say, I did this in a couple of hours. It sounds like it. It sounds like I just need you to put some shit out. And it could be the way Khaled makes shit. So she could have gave that shit to Swiss Beats, to Kanye, and they could have made a motherfucking smash
masterpiece.
hit. But you give it to Khaled, and he started messing with vocals and speeding your shit up and slowing it down because he doing whatever you doing, sitting this
Salsa.
shit at home like
We're rich now.
now.
He called his son.
It sound like this.
I'm sick of this. I'm happy for you, Dad. I'm also
Jump for joy
saying.
inside.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I also hate that he not going like.
You got a
Why
video
don't you
for
go
every
get
song.
Nicki? I want Nicki. I need some Nicki in my life. Like, do something. Go get some of the people from your old albums, slapping with these young niggas too. But I get it, if you riding the wave like anybody doing this, you do that. But reach back.
I think it could be because how active Wayne is. I think a Wayne Nicki Drake could be coming.
There were
I
rumors.
think it could be. I think Certified Lover Boy will definitely probably have a Wayne, Nicki, and Drake song.
I pray.
Whenever it comes out.
I fuck with it if it comes
How do
out.
you guys feel about the J. Cole song?
I didn't listen to it. You know who I am. I try to avoid singles because I want to hear how and where it's at place on the album. So if I don't have to hear it, I won't. Unfortunately, like with SZA, who y'all couldn't when this one was like, I think it's her. I'm like, SZA, motherfucker.
I said SZA.
You know, you eventually said to me, I think that's her. I know motherfuckers just gonna go to the default name and say. I couldn't get away from Good Days because you know his homie, who shall remain nameless, loves her as much as I do. So I wasn't gonna avoid Good Days, and that's why I say I hate how long Drake taking. But officially Drake ain't put out no fucking single that he's sorry. What is it? Baby. No, what's Baby with Lil Durk? We know that'll be on there, but at the bottom, not an official single.
What the fuck is the name of that song?
Thank Me. Damn, I done
The
forgot.
song with Dirk. And,
Laughing Not Crying. I knew it was a quote. So officially, okay, all
Coming
right.
back.
You want to, okay.
It's coming back with
Michael
a
Jordan with his hoop earrings in. Swoop earrings in. I
Frank
say,
Birdman had them too. He had big hoop earrings.
all right. Devin want to show us the cash money chain for I don't know how long. I want you to get in there, do your shit, do the dick dance, and do the like fucking these bitches my chain on or some shit.
I want to get out of here, so I want to ask you guys one question. You had both of y'all got kids.
Mm-hmm.
What trait from you did you want your kids to have? This is where you be like, you're good. You're
I
set for
love
life.
this. I love that question. I love it when you said it in pre.
Joe Budden got a song.
And there he goes again.
Access denied.
No, he got a song called Truth for Truth. And he's talking about how his son was basically saying like people think that he's weird, but he don't really care if he's weird because that's just him. And if they don't like him, they ain't really got to be around him. And he said he liked that because he felt like in that moment his son had the most important part of Joe Budden. So I feel like I gave my son what I feel like makes me who I am and makes me as good as I am. So he's good and happy. So what trait do y'all feel like that y'all got that y'all definitely want to pass along to y'all kids?
For me, it's like it'd be easy to say personality. I hope my son has the amazing ability to code switch and know how to be. I beat your whole ass. Hey, sir, Todd? Is that you, Todd? You know, I need him to be able to bounce in between like situations because it go a long way. I'm gonna stand with y'all, bust at the cops or whatever. But if you really put me under the spotlight, when I interact with police, I can get up out of that jail. I ain't getting no ticket. Now I know how to, and I'm not doing it like it's just I know how to do it. I want my son to be able to know how to give to whatever situation he in the right energy, the right conversation, the right tone. Because he don't got to be Tony Tough Ass, but he also don't got to be Mr. Prove I'm Ghetto. Like, just have that balance. Like, it would have been easy to say my personality if you wrap that up and say that's what that is. I don't need my son to be fucking extra and living and saying fucking faggot.
Access denied.
Sneak one in because I knew you weren't going to let me at the end. I don't need him to be on spot with it. I just need, because that's the thing that I worry. Roger's got the double bubble because he got to worry about both genders. I only got to focus on my son and dangerous situations where violence can come over. So I want to be able to get himself out of some shit he don't need to be in. But also like network through just being who he is. Cause like you said, with the whole shit you said about Joe's son, don't be, if it's deemed as weird, oh fucking well. Cause I know motherfuckers think I'm weird, they ain't gonna fucking tell me that. Cause they are fucking, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, faggot! I like be with you. He says the mom in the building. Money talks. Tell him Mike from Milwaukee says the mom in the building. I need him to be able to be him unapologetically shameless pussy, you bitch. Good when you know you a faggot. No beef. Know you listen to this shit. I need him to be unapologetically himself. And that's all I want from him because I am that of me. Roger said it when he break down stories to you, I'll be dancing or I'm going to be swinging. Like you say, I kind of sympathize with you. Like, they be thinking because you malmannered, you ain't going to whoop ass. And that's when I have to let you know. Just because I'm dancing, doing the dick dance with your no limit chain, I will punch you in your face very hard. And that's me. I'm probably not going to talk no more, y'all.
Nah, you good. I would say I gotta go opposite. When we talk about personality, like the decision making ability. Well, I want to say not a follower type shit, cause like that's the one thing I wouldn't want any of my kids to be like followers to the crowd that they're around or cave in to peer pressure. Like we sitting there, and it's odd that we sitting there smoking all these damn blunts, but it took me. We just started doing this shit when I maybe like 4 years ago. But I was always around so much shit. We used to drink, just like you was around drugs, you was around niggas with guns, all these things. You just didn't allow that to influence you to want to do. You still made your own choices to do. Like people didn't think like us going to play baseball and shit. Like y'all playing baseball all day, y'all lame as hell and whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna do what I do and make my own decisions. So that's the one thing that I want my kids to pick up. Like just make all of the. Don't be a victim and feel like you gotta do some shit because other motherfuckers is doing it.
That's fucking good. I love that one.
I would want my kids to have to be able to read body language good and be able to pick up on different energies. Like figure out a way to learn what people are saying in conversations without listening to their words. I would want them to be able to have that talent.
That's raw.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do that very well. I'll sit and people watch. Like, just be a people watcher. Like, when you sitting back and watch people, and when you watch the popular person come into the room, and you really see, like, how he moves and just how phony he is, you catch him by himself and how he is and shit like that. It's like,
You gotta get.
it'd be like two different people. Because, like, I straddle that line all the time of being good but bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you would catch me in detention with the fucking... The retard, or damn, I can't say that.
I couldn't get to it fast enough.
Access denied.
You catch me in detention with all types, and it's like, you're really a different type of person without your entourage and your crowd around. Like, you got a brain, you got feelings, you got everything. You're not just a hooligan, you're not a monster. So, I would want them to have that, you know what I'm saying?
I think all our shit come in like personalities.
Yeah.
So you say
We all described ourselves. That's why it was a good
you know what I'm
question.
saying? Some in the personalities you want them to take from that. You know, and you can see it. You'll know it. Well,
What would you
early
do
on.
if your child displays a personality trait that you don't like? Would you try to
It'd be unfair
let it
to
play
try.
out or try to deter it?
Nope. Right now, I try to talk them through it, guide them, like try to give my point of view without being so like judgmental about it. So I would just be like, all right, well, I will handle this, and I had to learn that. That come from like conversations with you too, where I'm like, the way I say things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say that shit to him this way, and he'll take that shit like he probably wouldn't receive it at all. But I'm trying to say it in a way where I'm giving an example, and that comes from management too, like giving an example of just the way I would do things and just my experience. And I just put myself in his shoes when I see somebody would try to tell me something, I be looking like, you know, the fuck you talking about? It's different. What the fuck you was doing back then? We doing something. You be like, nah, nigga. Now I'm at that point. I'm like, nah, nigga. Trust me. You ain't doing shit outside of what the fuck I'm used to doing. So just that way, you know. Just I've been trying to have those conversations. We're trying to find that thin line, that line with discipline as well. You know what I'm saying? But not wanting to like, you know what I'm saying, shun them away.
He said it best for me. Like, I try not to pretend like I won that age before. It's so cheesy because your parents were saying it to you and you can play it back now. You gonna hate when you grow up, or you think you getting away with something I done did it before. You be like, you old as hell, mama. No, you
weren't
did.
doing this.
And now you did.
Right, nah, you weren't doing this.
Right, you wasn't doing what we doing.
Nah, we doing some other shit.
Right,
man. I'm like, why we going through my finger? What's on my finger? Type shit. Be like, what?
Get your lame ass out of here.
Little shit.
I just.
Y'all gay. Get out of here, man.
Man, what the fuck?
Gay.
But he can go on a vacation and be mad at us.
And still ain't talked about it.
Right, that's what we did. Come on.
Man, Denver is a great city.
Great.
I like travel. I will travel with anybody.
It didn't have to be a man though.
I mean, it was just like some. We was sitting
It's okay.
We was sitting at a bar. He was like,
Oh, this makes it easier for me to digest. You fucking faggot.
Oh, man. Mother's Day is tomorrow, guys.
Man.
It is. Damn.
It is.
Out on Mother's Day. Wow.
What embarrassments we are. But go
So you
ahead.
guys wouldn't go on you honestly, y'all wouldn't go to the bar with one another just to chop it up?
I would this Hooli. He says
No, are we going to the bar to set up the vacation? It's a date now. We on a date.
That wasn't the purpose. We just went to the bar to talk.
And he
right?
looked you in the eye and was like, I want to take you to Denver. I'm done. What more?
Access denied.
I love this
I wanted
show.
some wings. So we went to the bar to get some wings.
Okay.
And then the Mr. Eater's like, hey, you want to go to Vegas? It was Vegas was a little more expensive than what we wanted to spend in a weekend. So we went to Denver. I like weed. Denver's a nice city. We just went to Denver. It is a nice city. The place that we stayed at was staying in the downtown area by Coors Field.
Oh, that's what's
So
up.
I'm guessing, to me, I've never been to Wrigley Field like that.
Okay.
I went there like twice to move. So I was a mover, so I went over there. And just the atmosphere, it was a game going on. She used to hit that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
you motherfuckers can hit a game for right? It was like, yeah. It was like, they didn't
what
want to
they
leave.
used to, right.
But I think they had grown their family and shit got too big, so they had to get the fuck up out of there.
Okay.
But living, I'm like, this shit kind of raw living over here, whatever. So over there, it's like we stayed right in their downtown area. They got a lot of bars and shit, like an open downtown mall. Like it was, I'm guessing like at Wrigleyville, up and down the street, nothing but restaurants, nothing but bars, all that type of shit. Then you go down there, actually where Coors Field is. They got a raw ass restaurant called a View House. I think that's like their most popular restaurant or whatever down there. To me, it was a long ass line. Motherfuckers pulling up in limos and shit, hopping out, getting in the line and shit. So
dress code.
I ain't staying there. No, not really.
Okay.
It was some people was dressed up because at night motherfuckers was dressed up. During the day, it was just like regular go to a bar attire. But
Okay,
at night
cool.
motherfuckers was dressed up. But it was decent. Denver's a nice city. It's a lot of fucking bums and homeless people out there.
Whoa. San
In they
Francisco.
downtown area, a lot of them. Like in the park, it was just like nothing but homeless people.
Like Chicago.
No,
I
it
don't
ain't
know.
nothing like shit.
I have to.
San Francisco is the worst.
My homie said that it's a lot of bums and shit in Chicago too. I'm like, it ain't not like this. Like,
Okay.
it's literally a park littered with nothing but homeless people. Like
Atlanta,
laying around,
too.
sitting around. So I'm like, then the police don't do nothing. Like these motherfuckers just walking around, bother people. We went to a restaurant and there was 3 homeless people sitting outside the restaurant.
As you was eating?
And when we came out, they sitting there, just fucking with the customers, bothering the customers and shit.
Just
But
kick
you
them in the
can't-
face.
You can't really tell if they homeless or
Okay.
not because they clothes not as raggedy. So it's like, are they new homeless or they like been homeless or
Right.
do y'all help the homeless out? Because it was like a park that had like a shower and a bathroom where you could go shower. So I'm like, maybe they go into the park and shower and then come out. This one dude had his whole little crib underneath.
Shanty town.
Did they
Yeah,
seem like a threat outside the restaurant?
Not really. If you're not scared of it, then no. But
What are they, animals? What are you?
you know, some
No,
people,
before you come out
I
of the
know.
plane, man, you got some one, like they be
people
touching you and shit.
scared of
Right.
like crackheads
Who?
and people that's on drugs.
Bro, you
If
That,
don't
but
grow up
okay, the
with it-
others.
If you don't grow up with it, yeah,
Okay,
that
right.
motherfucker just
Yeah.
doing this. standing
Come
there
here.
like,
That's
why
what I
you
mean.
doing that?
Like, are they
That's all
bothering you by trying to touch you or like harass you for change? You like, what the fuck?
They
You
be
like,
saying,
what the fuck I
they be
did?
saying shit. Y'all dumbass standing in that line like that. Dumbass asshole.
I'm a lion.
You good?
Right, you laugh. You,
Are you good?
She
Get
show
that?
is banging. Michael Jackson. That's okay in my mind. My bad.
man.
But I would definitely go back for a guy's trip with Denver. I go back for a girl's.
That's the
woman's
one I
trip
want you to
with a
do.
woman with Denver. I go out there. It's a family trip. It's like good agriculture. It's a big ass park, like a water park over there. Like
I
right
heard-
in the downtown area. And I got on the scooter and drove the fucking scooter all around their downtown shit. It was fun. Man.
And you let a bear teabag you from a picture
You
I saw.
have a bag of bus. But no, that's the shit you do on a guy's trip. When you would
Okay.
do silly shit like shit that you probably wouldn't do. Well,
The
I
shit
wouldn't
that
do.
I do
You
normally.
like, let's ride the scooter, do some stupid shit. You be just
Okay.
gone, get in trouble. You
Okay.
probably
Yeah,
borderline.
And it wasn't.
Torn a
I
lot of
always
trouble.
say, I never feel fear when I'm outside of Chicago. I would never walk in the dark nowhere in Chicago.
But you
just-
from here.
I know, but it just seems like it's an issue. I just feel tension when you come outside Chicago. Like it's gonna be an issue. When I'm out of town, I'm just not fearful of no other person from out of town. Like the Denver bad guys that you see, the tough guys.
You got the
and stuff,
Chicago
it's like,
toughness.
yeah, I didn't get it. I'm like, I'm not really threatening or nothing like that. I would never mess with any Hispanic or Spanish person.
Because it don't
on
matter
the
where
West
you
Coast.
go.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
You got Scripts and Bloods and no, you GG.
Yeah,
Come on, man. It's everywhere I go,
I
buddy.
was just about to say that shit. Say that shit, man.
Chicago, you don't even really want to fuck with it. But once you start traveling to where
It
they,
gets worse.
where the cartel be coming
Yup.
get you, yeah, I'm
Yeah, they a couple.
And for real, like like that shit for real. When you get outside of Chicago, you be looking at niggas like
Them
y'all
motherfuckers
trying
got
too
their
hard.
Whole head and shit. Tattoos on one side of their whole head.
Wait, let me clear this up. I'm not talking about the Hispanics when I say
Right,
that.
you talking about
I'm talking about the niggas when you see them. When you see the Hispanic, I was literally in Vegas. Yeah, I was literally in Vegas. I'm not talking about the fucking. I was about to say some slur. I'm about to say a slur like this. But you didn't do but fucking. I'm not doing it. But look, I had my fucking hat on, like a little tilted in Vegas, and I saw a Hispanic dude with the shag and shit. He kept looking. I was like, man, you know, you be looking, scratch your head, put that motherfucker straight. I said, I'm put this motherfucker back in the car, man. These motherfucking Mexicans is on some real shit out here.
On live.
No trouble.
I saw some Raiders. I thought it was really finna fight. I literally kept seeing the same Mexican group of dudes with Raiders gear on. Every time we walked up and down the strip, we just kept seeing them. Kept seeing them. He
Looking
kept
for
up.
trouble.
Just the big ones too. Like, I
Yeah,
don't want to fight you, big
hit him in the
homie.
face. Get a weapon, hit him in the face.
Man, what did you have on?
I don't know what I think I had this on. I had this
So
on.
you was
I had
with
my
him.
LeBron James jersey.
They giving you some
with my
slack.
hat on and everything. Wherever I go, I always put my hat to the left.
Oh,
So I have my hat on.
Hey, what the
He think he love foes. Get out of here, man.
You don't like LeBron James, bro.
He always said, I'm in a doozy.
You don't
I heard Denver. Somebody told me like that's the most non-segregated city. So, what you saying? Black people, white people just intertwine?
Glad you said that. Interracial relationships is a thing out there.
Oh my God!
Everywhere. It's all black and white. Black man,
Yeah.
white woman.
I
white
heard
woman,
that shit.
Black man. It's everywhere. Even friendships. You rarely see two black people walking down the street.
That's
it's a black
correct.
person and a Mexican. It's a black person and a white person. It's not. You rarely seen. Me and my homie, he Mexican, we blended right in. I'm like,
Cha-cha, right out
interracial.
there.
Like everywhere you see, it is all interracial down there in Denver.
And they say that like I don't
You
know,
a white woman, you want to feel comfortable, move your ass to Denver.
or go to Denver Junior, Wisconsin, because it's white and black.
Man.
But the other white girls, like the borderline urban white girls, but I met a white girl from Wisconsin. When you asked about my week, I should have put this in my life.
We didn't ask about the week.
No, he didn't. I just went to, I talked about something straightforward. He kind of said good. I ain't gonna talk long. White girl, she saw me making a shoe transaction. It's something about our gay ass face, Daeo. All these cars was coming in and out this gas station, but you found the courage to say, hey, can I borrow your iPhone charger? And I was like, yeah. I'm so big and hulky. I'm like,
Nice.
I can tell. I'm like, you know I'm nice. The furry face means nothing. So we sitting there, I'm charging her shit, making my little shoe videos or whatever. Very trusting. Or she knew it was boundaries. I'm like, you give me your phone and you gonna sit away from me. Cause I don't know if like you say you a bum, that's a new bum. Cause she didn't look dirty. So she's sitting on a little steel thing. Phone come on. I'm like, man, you want 1%, can you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, you can't wait 1%, let me get you the 5. So it come, I'm playing fucking Dirk and Lil Baby. I let it rock like 2 times. I'm like, let me listen to what they saying. So her shit gets a 10, so I'm ready to give it to her. So I'm like, man, as soon as that shit cut on, I'm talking about motherfucker. Zzz, zzz. She got all these missed calls. I'm like, man, somebody love your ass, Joe. They was blowing you up. She laughed. That's why I say to her, you just gotta know. And she was like, yeah, I'm from Milwaukee, man. That's my ride. I got stranded, blah, blah. I was like, damn, you far from home, blah, blah. She like, yeah, my ride. I was like, damn, so you waiting on them when they leave us. She was like, he just left. I was like, you ain't gonna make it on 13%. It's motherfucking an hour and a half too. So I'm like, let me see your phone, Joe. I got it a 20. But while the whole time we talk, I'm like, I just said, I was like, yeah, I've been to Wisconsin once. I had a little boo down there. And I was like, you know the most strange thing I sent you? I was like, interracial couples. I was like, that shit was weird, Joe. She started laughing. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, man, Chicago. I was like, you ever been to Chicago? She was like, I've been. I was like, but do you know about Chicago? She was like, nah. I was like, we segregate. I was like, our people by us? I said, yo, people sprinkled in like more than salt. And
Man.
she laughed at that. And I was like, you looking for some good taco? I was like, you go that way. I was like, but your people are primarily in the North Pole with Santa Claus in them. And so she like, that's tripped out. And I was like, me and my boo, we went to something like a little Chuck E. Cheese type thing. And I was like, I was just sitting there staring, and she was like, what's up? I was like, all these motherfuckers with white girls showing it's normal. And my boo is from Chicago. So she was like, it took me a minute to get adjusted, but now it's normal to me. So the white girl that I met yesterday was like, no, like, she was like, we like black dudes. Like, she was like, man, we love you guys or whatever. And I was like, you know y'all on my bucket list, right? And she started laughing. And I was like, you got Facebook? Add it on Facebook, put on my video, Devin and Daeo said, she's not going to be what y'all think she is. But she was like, I'll be bringing bitches too. Like, so maybe we get your bucket list fulfilled.
Subscribe to the Straight Gas on this podcast, man.
I'm going to get y'all on, man.
And that has been episode 57, I believe, of the Straight Gas on the podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, because 56 was when
Urlacher, right? That's his number.
No,
Urlacher 54. If
I
y'all
said
ain't
Hunter
done,
Hillmeyer.
yeah, you said
Who's
fuck
Taylor?
Hunter Hillmeyer.
Lawrence Taylor, 56.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you
y'all-
done
yeah.
said, I'm like, damn it, how you don't know LT 56?
57. I knew that. He said
57 is
Hunter
old.
Hillmeyer.
No, yeah, but then you was like, I think it's LT.
I was a little high.
Yeah, okay, fine.
57. Who's 57?
Olin Cruz.
Olin Cruz.
Who's that?
Bears
Center
center.
for Bears, great center.
God.
Was a great center. Somebody's calling about shoes.
All right, man.
57, is
Thank
anybody
you
else?
for watching episode 57 of the Straight Gas on the podcast. WhitesoxSC.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Fucking faggot.
Access denied.
To my far left, to my left, we have Daeo, the truth teller over here, man.
I thought he was DJ Daeo, but that was his music.
I am dead DJ Daeo, but I also, I can't even fucking talk to
Let's go.
Daeo's rocking the More Loyalty hat, man.
Yeah, this was a gift a couple episodes ago. I wanted to make sure I get it on air. In the, what do we call this? Daeo in the den.
Daeo's
in the
in.
den.
Smoked a lot of good Denver weed, man.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about Denver, I bought
Here it
4
comes.
tray fives, and when I went back to purchase some edibles, my ID like beeped, and I guess I had reached the limit of weed that I could buy. I don't know if it's like that in Vegas or Chicago, because I never hit that limit, but it's a limiter that you can purchase in Denver. But
Without the card, maybe.
I guess I don't know. But it's pretty
Happy
good.
you had fun
The Denver
on your
weed is good.
vacation.
Yeah. Vacation.
Okay, my bad. I snuck it in.
Sneaking it in.
Yeah, man, I am Devin, the GOAT. Wearing the Lakers gear, man. Come on,
Double
LeBron.
D.
We
Double
don't
D.
need. We don't need number 6, LeBron. We need 7 or 8, and we're gonna be great.
I'm happy I don't have to listen to this episode when she posted.
We're out of here, man. Episode 57, Straight Gas on the podcast.
I gotta take a piss. God damn, I gotta piss. And I am starving. And
Yeah, she's